Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nudged Underground at Crazy Quarters Arcade. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I know we've been sharing it up, so it is share o'clock. If you're watching, please share it up for us. Chris, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me
on tonight's show.
Yeah, Chris, what's up?
Hey, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming out to Nudged Underground.
Hell yeah. This place is awesome. We'll let everyone kind of file in, and then we'll start off the show. So everyone get in here. If you are in the chat, throw us a comment out there. Show us that you're here. But yeah, pretty cool spot. If you haven't been here, it's the basement of Crazy Quarters, and it is a dope-ass spot.
I would agree.
Also, for everyone watching, I have a special present that I'm going to give out at the end of the show. So everyone can share it. If you share it, we're going to go through all the shares and everything, and we will pick for a special prize.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Wonder what that is. I don't even know about this.
Yeah. I got a lot of gift cards for Christmas.
You got to use them for something, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I need to share this thing, too.
Yeah.
Let me do what I'm asking everyone to do.
Share o'clock. We are here. Amazing. Crazy Quarters Arcade, Nudged Underground. Very, very excited.
Frenzy, March 5th.
Yes.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dog.
I'll be going to that.
Yeah,
What is Flipper Frenzy?
It's a long tournament.
Ooh. Is
Yes.
it going to be like an all-day one?
Yeah.
It's longer than longer than tournaments that you played before. It's a lot more games,
Okay. I'm into that.
quicker rounds. I think everybody's gonna like it.
Yeah, I'm super down.
Thank you.
Chris, Tamara, heck yeah. Thank you, everyone, for liking and sharing the show. We'll get right into it here in a sec. Let me do my job here. Join us for tonight's show.
Look at this monster.
Yeah.
Can't even lift that thing.
Hop slam, you gotta love it.
Hop slam.
Yeah, we'll see if we won't be as tanked up as I won't be as tanked up as I was for last week's show.
You were doing real good, but you were doing better than I was apparently.
Yeah.
I was not falling all over the place.
Apparently, I fell down, and then I fell down again, and then I fell down again. So
It sounds like you had a good opening night.
it was a fantastic night.
Yeah.
After all the work here and getting this place ready to go, so we could have that party. Yeah, I guess I let loose just a little bit.
You know, I think everyone did.
It was not meant to happen that way, but I think the extra champagne shots that were left upstairs had a lot to do with that.
I did dude, I drank like 6 of those just to empty out cups so I could do whiskeys.
That's kind of what happened. They were just looking lonely up there when Jeff and I went up there to get some change for the change machines, and we were just kind of like can't let them go to waste. So
God, that thing
yeah,
is so
yeah. See, it's gonna laugh at me just like I said. So
yeah. So everyone in the chat, haven't seen the new basement edition yet, but looks baller. This is the tip of the iceberg right now. So
There's a whole extra.
yeah, there's
this is
another
just like
side.
one part of the side there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, there's pinball machines over there, over there, over there. There's tons of stuff everywhere. It's awesome.
There's over 50 pinball machines in here running right now.
Yep.
How's
And
it
it's
going,
amazing.
Noah? Appreciate you watching, man.
Todd, nice to see you.
All right. You guys ready to rock and roll here?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's get her started.
Do you want to do the
I'll let you. I did it last week.
did you?
Yeah, because you were face down on the table.
It was.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Season 7, episode 3. Let's do this shit.
Brought to you by Hop Slam.
Brought to you by Hop Slam. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, to Season 7, Episode 3 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. Joining me, as always, is the best co-host on the planet, Mr. Marky Mark.
What is going on? Special night tonight.
Yes, extra special night. We are live from Crazy Quarters Arcade, and we are joined by a first-time awesome guest, Mr. Chris Exo.
Thank you, guys. I'm glad to be here. It's good to be on your podcast. It's been a
Yes.
while, right?
Yeah, it is. It's been a little while since we recorded here, and a little while since we had a guest on the show too. So
Yeah.
Little different here than the last time you recorded, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah, we are in the expansion, the basement of Crazy Quarters Arcade. So if you have not been here yet, they expanded all the pinball machines downstairs. There's a ton more to play, a ton of space, and it just looks freaking sweet down here.
I would agree, and I am a bit biased, but I mean,
No, that's
it is pretty cool. I mean, it just screams 1920s speakeasy.
Yeah, and you guys only put your blood, sweat, and tears into it in like 1,000 hours of time.
Yes, that's correct.
I don't know how you guys managed to pull this off. It still boggles my mind.
It was a labor of love. I mean, we wanted to keep it a secret for as many people as we could, right? You know,
Yeah.
we did have to bring a few people in the end just to make sure that we were ready for the party last Monday.
Yeah,
And,
but it was only a couple had seen it. Like, a few people saw it when it was like concrete floor, just desk pieces everywhere.
Yes.
Looked like a wreck down here.
Yes, it was worse than a storage area. I mean, it was definitely Milton's basement where he lost his where he's looking for his stapler. So, it was bad down here, and now I mean it is pretty amazing.
Did you guys ever get like a before and after picture?
We actually have a whole collage of them that we're actually going to put up on the TV
Okay.
in the booth room
That's
back there.
awesome.
So we're going to start running that for a while, so when we're open, so people can actually get an idea of what it kind of looked like. Because I mean, we probably had a dozen people that had actually been down here before we remodeled, so they kind of had an idea what it looked like. And I mean, watching their faces when they came down here was priceless. Because
Yeah.
I mean, other people, it looks amazing, right? But knowing the before and the after is something to behold.
God, it was insane down here when I came down here for the first time. Just like the half wall, just walls everywhere. The drop tile fell down when we tried taking off that wall.
It was a wreck down here. It was. I mean, there were extra walls up back there where the booth room is. There were 2 walls that we took down in there and opened all that up and added that extra space.
Yeah, now it's super, super classy. It's amazing down here. I'm not going to lie, when I walked down the stairs, I was like, because I didn't know anything yet. Matt had seen it, but he kept quiet about everything.
Yep.
Yeah, he was super, super secret about it. And then, I remember when I walked down the stairs, I was like, oh, man, I take that turn around and keep going down. And it just like, almost made me cry. I'm serious. Like, I have watery eyes because it was so awesome.
The logo on the wall when you first come down there.
Yeah.
We did that like almost right before we opened for that party. I mean, it was.
That's
It
sweet.
was. I think it was even that day in the morning that we were still doing stuff down here, getting it ready, and
Yeah.
it's
there's
been amazing.
Still a ton more to come too, right? You got a lot more planned.
Yeah, we definitely have plenty more pinball machines. Obviously, you know, we've got it pretty full, but it's not packed full. We got pretty good aisles in here, probably about the same as they were upstairs. Definitely a little better lighting, and we do have a few more things that we're going to work on just to finish the place off. You know, and it's always going to be a work in progress because we always want to add some more pictures and some more nostalgia and anything that we can find that kind of brings it into that era.
That's awesome.
Yep. Definitely has a cool old school vibe down here.
Yeah,
So,
they even have the bar here, and they have,
Yeah, see?
and then they have the old school cash register too. So
Yeah.
if you guys come down here, you'll have to check that out. It's very, very cool.
but yeah, so we have all been pretty busy lately. I've been playing some games, doing some things around the arcade. So why don't we fill everyone in, cue them in on what we've been doing. Mark, what have you been playing lately?
All right, so Xbox had a horror sale, like a thriller suspense sale. It was pretty much like all scary games, and I picked up a few. I only had time to play one. It's called Fury of Dracula, digital edition, and pretty much this is a game made by Games Workshop, same people that make Warhammer and everything. So yeah, it's like Dracula, and you are a group of hunters, and you're trying to find where Dracula is at, and you are trying to like hunt him down. But meanwhile, one person plays as Dracula and is like secretly going around the town and like infecting people with vampires and doing all kinds of stuff. It's the digital edition, so I mean obviously it's a video game on Xbox, and I played the tutorial, and I played a whole game. I have no idea what I was doing. I lost. I do know that. I feel like it's one of those games I might have to try, and like on the 5th time, I might know what I'm doing. But yeah,
You said it's from the people that make Warhammer.
yeah,
So, of course, it's going to be as confusing as humanly possible.
yes, yeah, I went to Dreams of Conquest on Saturday to check out people playing Warhammer so I could learn it for my store because we sell Warhammer, and I have no idea what I watched. But yeah, I want to give it another shot because I like making the little guys. I like building them and painting them and everything. But I have no idea how to play that game. I like bust out the tape measures and everything. And yeah, I mean, I know. See, watching people play it was tough, but I feel like if I actually played it, it'd be something I would be able to get the grasp on.
Right.
But yeah, and then I played Persona 4 Arena. I never really messed around with any of the Persona games, but I'm like, oh, this is a fighting game and it's $4, so let's get it. And the graphics are incredible. I have no idea who any of the characters are or anything. They like do all kinds of wild stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good fighting game. $4. It's on sale right now on Xbox.
So you've been playing that. We had when the arcade opened on Friday for the big unveiling, I had a couple friends that popped in from Grand Rapids, and I was on a Mike's podcast a week or so ago talking about Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and upstairs there's an Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 cabinet.
Yes, there is.
That is my favorite Mortal Kombat game, and we probably played like 10 we played 11 games, and it was 6 to 5. Like we just kept playing different character sets. You know, whoever lost put in the quarters for the extra credit. Dude, it was awesome. It was the most intense night of Mortal Kombat I've had in forever. Probably because I finally went up against someone that was actually like kind of at my skill level. Like he wasn't better than me. I wasn't better than him. It was like the perfect match. So it was awesome. Just played a ton of MK3 upstairs. So that's why I was gone for like 45 minutes when you called me and you're like, dude, where are you? You posted on the show that you're here, and I've been downstairs for like a half hour. I was upstairs playing Mortal Kombat.
I wish I would have known. I would have gone up there and whooped the shit out of
Yeah,
it.
I know. You probably would have beat my ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then Sarah and I have been playing Spirit Fair, which is that I talked about it once on this on the show. We've been playing it a little more, and as you basically what you do is you're like the whatever the hell the guy's name is that ferries the dead people into the underworld.
Karen,
yeah. You're basically Karen. Charon. Whatever. That guy.
I can't call him Karen.
You're Karen,
God.
yeah.
Not a Karen. You're a Karen.
He is the original Karen. So you play as you are like the new ferryman for people's souls, and your whole thing is you've got this big ass boat where you've got like a kitchen and like different amenities and stuff like that to make their trip to the underworld or wherever they're going a little more enjoyable. So you've got these different little tasks that you do. And the thing that is different from when we played it originally and what we played now is basically on the map you'll set like the waypoint where you need to go to next, whether it's like crates in the ocean or a new town that you need to discover where you're going to go pick up another soul. And in between, you would do like fun stuff like fish or whatever, just run around the boat like an idiot. But now that we've built up the boat so much, there's like all these different tasks that you kind of need to do as you're going between the places. Like you've got this like this loom where you need to make linen fabric so that you can create these things, or there's like a sawmill where you need to get these oak planks built and all that stuff. So there's like a ton of tasks and shit you need to do as you're going from place to place. So it gets a little more intense, and you start like, it's a co-op game, so you're kind of helping each other out get through these different tasks. It's really fun, and I'm enjoying it even more now than I was. It's a really good game if you want to do like a co-op game with someone. So I was playing that, and then Colin came up. He lives below me now, and he's a huge Dreamcast collector. So he came up for a Dreamcast night where we just take a shitload of Dreamcast games and kind of just file through them real quick. The first game we started with was WWF Royal Rumble. And
That's crazy. I don't even think I've played that before.
I don't know. So it's not on another console then, right? I don't know if it is.
So it's really loud.
Really loud.
The tweet. Someone's saying about the tweeters. It's messed up. So.
Tweeters are fucked.
They're complaining about the when you like the stream noise.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure to. Oh, okay. Hold on. So let me fix that.
Do your job.
I know.
So
You had one job to do.
So it's not like Royal Rumble on like Genesis and Super Nintendo then, right?
Follow. No, I don't. No, it's absolutely not like those. It is. It's fucking terrible. it's horrible.
I think I remember that game being out and having it be really bad.
The thing that I don't understand is like the 64 ones are so smooth. Like they don't look that great, but they play really smooth. This game looks even worse than a 64 game in my opinion. There's no intros for the wrestlers, which they had almost back on the Genesis. They had back on the Genesis pretty much. Like at least intros for you going inside the ring. There's no intros for any characters or anything like that. It's just terrible. It's awful. So if you get Royal Rumble on the Dreamcast, just, you know what? Just don't get it because it's horrible.
I want to play it now because it is Royal Rumble season.
That's the thing is we
Yeah.
didn't even do the Royal Rumble.
No,
It wasn't like a thing. It wasn't like the Royal Rumble where you got 30 people going in.
oh really?
We just played some like tag match. And he
I hope
whooped
they
my
have that
ass.
mode in there.
I don't think they do. I honestly,
That would be like the worst name for a game if you
Yeah.
don't have that, right?
I looked for it and it was not in the multiplayer. So maybe it's on the single player.
Dreamcast DLC.
But yeah, I don't know. It was not on the multiplayer. The Royal Rumble mode was not there.
How do you sell extra copies of a wrestling game? Call it Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And not put that in there.
Yep.
Yeah. So Royal Rumble, Dreamcast, not so great.
Bummer.
Chris,
Yes.
I know you've been very busy. Doing
I'm
stuff
always
around
busy.
here.
Yeah.
Have you
yeah.
been playing anything? Have you been doing anything?
I've been play testing lots of pinball machines, and what have I been playing? I've been playing Repair Guy. That's what I've been, repairing games, getting games ready for the arcade. Lots of pinball repair. We had a few things after not only the first VIP party, but after the opening weekend too. We had a few games that had a few issues, and
Yeah.
we still have quite a few things to go yet with them. We do have brand new price placards for every game that we have to cut up. Has the Nudged Underground logo, has the pricing for it, and then it also has the QR code that we have here at Crazy Quarters, so you can basically scan it with your phone. But did you work 12 hours? I work way more than 12 hours, yeah. You can scan it with your phone, and basically you get right into our system of maintenance. You just put in there what the game is. If it's got a problem, you can put it in there. You can put your email in, and we'll even give you a response when it's fixed. But
Yeah, I absolutely love that. I think that's a great system that you guys came up with because I don't know, you don't want to bug you guys because we know you're busy and
we
everything.
found that out, that a lot of people do not want to come up to us and tell us about problems. Yeah, thanks, Circus. Keep laughing at me. But they don't, not everybody wants to come laugh at us. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not everybody wants to come and tell us about problems. They just don't.
Right.
And it's understandable because I'm the same way when I go places, right? So if we give everybody the quick tool where you're at the game, something happens, you can just scan it and it comes right to our phone and to the desktop upstairs.
Yeah.
If
And
it's
then-
something quick, we can come and take care of it right now. If it's something else, we'll pick it up the next time we're able to get down here and work on it. So
Then I can mess with Jeff and be like,
yeah, like the screen in Crystal Castles doesn't seem to be working very well. Yeah, no shit, because it hasn't been working for like 5 fucking months, right? Yeah,
there's something wrong with
It's fairly
Crystal
dark in that
Castles
corner.
screen.
Yeah,
I
except
tell you
for
I did that?
At least in the end, you said "I love you."
That's amazing.
I love you, Jeff.
I will try to not fuck with that too much, but if I have a really bad game on like Totan or something like that, I might put in a thing that's like, please teach me how to play this fucking game.
Make sure you put your name on there though, so we can actually give you a tutorial on how to play
There we
how to
go.
play pinball the right way.
Right, but it does work though. I said that one of the coin slots in Rampage wasn't working, and it worked great the next time I came in. So it does work. You guys do knock it out. Real
It's
quick.
a fantastic addition for us, and as far as maintenance goes, it's so much easier to deal with that on a daily basis because we can go through and we can pick out some of the low hanging fruit, and then we can kind of prioritize what we want to do with the stuff that's going to have to be a little bit more in depth with, like tearing a game apart, getting under the play field or whatnot, or
Right.
even board repair. So picking that stuff out, it's just nice. We can get more games up quicker,
Right.
and it makes it better for everybody, right? Because then the game's
Yeah.
playing the way it's supposed to be played.
Exactly. Let me address something here. I am sorry for the alert sound. I can't fucking hear it in my headphones. So I will take care of it for the next episode. It will not be annoying. It will not be obnoxious. I can't hear it, so I don't know how annoying it is.
I did hear it last week.
Is it bad?
And you do hear it when you actually hear the audio of the podcast.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Are you
I
serious?
think it picks up some of it. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I don't.
By the way, Todd said he'll give you fucking lessons on playing.
Oh yeah, Todd is always there
Yeah,
to.
he's going to give you some lessons on how to play pinball.
Yeah, Todd
that's
will
the
always.
guy to learn from, man.
Yes,
He's
absolutely.
incredible.
No, Todd, I loved having Todd come in here and play games because that's how I get my games to play the best the way they have to be played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd lets me know, hey, this isn't working. I don't know all the games. Todd knows most of the games, and that's how we get stuff dialed in.
I enjoy being partnered against him in the tournaments because I'll watch him play and he'll be like, yeah, so you just hold this flipper and then give it a little nudge and it'll shoot over to this guy and then you can hit this ramp shot. It's like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, why? Like, you know everything about all these games. It's insane. So yes, Todd, if you ever see him in here, will teach you everything about every game in here. Yeah.
Yes.
Super
yes.
cool dude.
Yep, absolutely.
And I can teach you how to drain the ball immediately. It's my strong suit.
So let's go ahead. We do have some big news.
Oh, we do have a huge announcement. If you guys have not seen it, circling the airwaves there, let's get right into it. So, Activision Blizzard has been in quite the shitstorm this past year, maybe even year and a half at this point. It's been a while. Been dealing with a lot of crazy allegations and all this stuff. Had a lot of people step down from upper management. And finally, they were recently purchased by none other than the Microsoft Corporation. So if anyone doesn't know how big of an impact that is on the gaming market, Activision Blizzard own Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo. I don't know, like,
Spyro, Crash Bandicoot.
which is crazy because those are Naughty Dog, it's crazy.
They were Naughty Dog.
They were Naughty Dog. League of Legends, I believe, is Activision Blizzard. They own a ton of stuff. So I don't necessarily see all these things going, Xbox exclusive or Xbox PC exclusive, like Call of Duty. There's no chance that won't be on PlayStation.
Why
It's
not?
just-
Why?
It's not possible.
Why? Why
because,
isn't it not possible?
Because you would lose millions and millions and millions of dollars.
I mean,
And
yeah.
if you think of it as a console seller, they don't really make any money on the consoles. So you're losing however many millions of sales that you would get in that game
Yeah.
just because you want it to be a console seller. And Microsoft really isn't that company that makes exclusives. They're not as bad as Sony is, where they're like, no, we're going to keep this
Yeah,
over.
Microsoft shares.
Microsoft does share.
Yep.
They are very good about it, especially with like Minecraft and stuff like that. So I think it's honestly a good thing that they were bought out. Not crazy about Microsoft buying them out, but
You are a PlayStation fanboy.
I am a little biased. I do think that this will finally generate Diablo 4 and some decent Call of Duty games because those companies, I'd imagine most of the leadership in that company will be eradicated at this point. Like, there's no way they're keeping many people on board. I'm sure, like, the game testers, game devs, they'll be all right, but, man, that whole, like, management, HR, all of them. There's no way they're staying around.
Oh yeah,
Bye-bye.
for sure. Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, Dylan texted me in the morning and he's like, "Dude, Microsoft just bought Activision Blizzard," and I was like, first I thought he was kidding me, and then he sent me the link that it actually happened, and I was just like, "Huh." Well, I mean, that's neat, but I mean, I don't know. It didn't like it was wild that it happened, but I was just like, I was more excited for when they bought Bethesda. Yeah, I thought that was sweet.
I actually played a ton of World of Warcraft.
Did you?
Oh yes, I when I went through my first divorce, I lived on World of Warcraft. Pretty much, I got up in the morning, played World of Warcraft, went to work, went to sleep, woke up, played World of Warcraft. Yeah, for like many years.
Dude, that's sweet.
Through like probably 3 or 4 of the expansions.
I mean, that's not sweet that you were going through a divorce.
No.
but it was
Well,
like,
actually, it was a great way to
cope?
Yeah, cope.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, it's one game I've never gotten into strictly because I'm scared of getting into it.
I was definitely addicted.
I think it would consume my life.
No lie, I was addicted to it. It was just
I had
years of my life.
2 phases I played it. Yep. And I'm not even like a PC gamer, but it was just like I got the computer just for that. It was like a Mac I had too. I was playing it on. But yeah, I had like an undead warrior, something like that, and then a rogue goblin. I was rocking. Yeah, it was fun. But I didn't have any fun when I didn't play with my friends online.
Yeah, we actually, we played on, in the original, we actually played on an Oceanic server because my brother and all his buddies, they all worked 3rd shift, and I worked swing shift, was actually 4 to midnight, so I woke up early in the morning when they got home from work. So we had to play in Australia. We played on an Australian server because that's when people were on, because everybody else played in the afternoon, right? When they got home from school.
That's kind of awesome.
So, yeah, we always played with people from Australia, and it was always fun playing with those guys and their accents when we're playing. And, man, what a great time it was. And sometimes I missed it, and we actually, when they re-released the vanilla, again, I got back into it for a little while, and then it started to get to that point again where it's like, oh man, and I don't need that in my life right now, especially with getting into the arcade. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna kind of walk away from this because, yeah, I could see that slippery slope, and even my kids were big into it, and they were just like, oh Dad, the expansion's coming, you gonna play the expansion again? I'm like, nope, I'm not. I did. I played some vanilla, and I'm done now. I got to walk away because I just have way too many things going, and that is, I just can't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's a huge time consumer, man.
It is. It is the game that never ends.
Yeah. Kind of want to play it now, though. You were talking about it.
Oh, it's a blast, and of course it's the most fun when you're playing. I mean, we had like 5 guys that were on every day.
Yeah.
And, and when it was vanilla and they first started with like Warsong Gulch and all that stuff, and we got out there and it was like we would just roll people, and we got rolled by a few alliance groups, but it was just fun. You just go in there and roll the whole thing over, and just, man, it was a blast and so much fun. And
you rock Horde?
Oh yeah, we started out alliance, and then probably I got to about a level 54 pally, and they're like, hey, we're switching over to Horde. I'm like, you sons of bitches. You know how long it took me? Like 17 days to get this far, and so now I got to start over again. But they're like, well, we'll help you at least this time. And yeah, so we re-rolled Horde. So pretty much the whole time we played on the Horde side. Yeah,
Okay.
That's sweet.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's the huge news for this week.
Yeah, that's gigantic news. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. Brant, thank you. We're doing good. I'm not sure if Twitch is messing up. It may, we were just chatting there for a sec. So you can always watch on Facebook or YouTube if Twitch is not running properly. That shouldn't be on our end. Todd, thank you. Blizzard has StarCraft as well as Candy Crush.
Played some StarCraft too.
Huge. Mom's a huge Candy Crush fan.
Shout out to Susan.
Big news for Susan. Microsoft is going to have Candy Crush on lockdown.
Time to add some more levels, right?
Yeah. And then, shout out to Nick Fish. He said, don't forget, Lost Vikings.
Yeah, right.
Blizzard owns them, so yep. Yep. All you Lost Vikings fans out there, Microsoft now owns you.
I just had a PS1 game come in, and it's like Norse by Northwest, and it's like the sequel to Lost Vikings. I've never seen this game. It's like a $70 game.
Whoa.
But that is, I think it's Norse by Northwest, and the like tagline of it is either I think it says the sequel to Lost Vikings. I have no idea what it is. Now I gotta check it out when I go back to work.
I believe the sequel to Lost Vikings is Lost Vikings 2.
Yeah, well, maybe it's the prequel, or maybe it's the sequel to the sequel. It could be the sequel to the sequel. And yes, we do have a Discord. We will throw that up on Facebook. It's been popping off lately. We just kind of started that back up, and been getting a lot of fun attention on there. So if you do like Discord, there is a Matty Ice and Marky Mark Discord for you to join. But is that the news for the week?
Yep.
Is that what you wanted to
That's
talk
it.
about? Okay, we've got a fun little pinball segment here. With we are in the land of pinball with the king of pinball here, so we may as well.
Yes, Todd is here.
Yeah. So we may as well get right into it.
Do our pinball update, and then we're going to go to a special news segment called Rank It.
Oh, I like that. So. It's just for you.
Gotta love that sound.
Heck yeah.
So the pinball update for this week. Obviously, we are in the expansion of Crazy Quarters Arcade. It's an amazing spot. Nudged Underground. Added, how many new machines did you guys add with this?
Oh my goodness.
A lot.
10 probably. Right, Jeff? 10? 14? 14?
14 new machines.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even count them all yet.
You were
I
just
just know that we were just rolling them in and knocking them out.
You're just fixing them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Jeff and I, we were just down here fixing them and getting them ready for everybody.
So that is a big pinball update. We did have a little bit of a contest going last week.
Yes.
We did.
We did. As far as, first of all, the Pinball FX3 tournament,
Yeah.
Ian crushed again.
Did you see JD's score?
JD's score didn't count. I'm sorry, JD.
Why did that not count?
Because it wasn't in a tournament. He had upgrades on and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't have all your wizard mode and upgrades.
JD, we got to get you an Xbox or a PlayStation, my guy.
I'm sorry, JD. I tried to explain to you how to actually set it up, but I didn't think it would got to you in time. But yeah, Ian won, which sucks because Val totally.
JD says I won. Fuck him.
Yeah, but yeah. So Ian won again. You got like 67 million on Medieval Madness 5-minute challenge. Val got 46 million.
Tweeters. Ouch.
But yeah, so yeah, Ian, good job. You can pick what next week's challenge will be.
Good job, Ian. Good job, JD. You get the participation award.
So we had a special contest here at Nudged Underground on the opening weekend that they were open. And we decided that Elvira
and the Party Monsters.
And the Party Monsters, yes. That table, that machine, Matt and I absolutely loved. So we decided to make a special contest for that. Pretty much anybody who took a picture of their score and sent it to us, whoever had the best score was going to get a special prize.
Yeah. And, there was a lot of shit talking happening in the community here.
Oh, dude, Dom Labella would not stop running his mouth, man. He was... Yeah, that's the thing. If it wasn't a tournament play, so there's no disqualification.
Yeah, you get up in someone's face. It's totally.
There was a lot of trash talking going on, which I'm okay with.
I was around for some of that.
Yeah.
So I don't remember doing this contest, by the way. This is last week's show. I don't remember any of last week's show. I'm just going to be completely honest with you.
I only remember because I watched it the next morning when I was actually alive again.
I decided to not do that because I didn't want to see the aftermath.
I chuckled.
I will say there was some, not even from Dom, but there was a lot of competition around this one. A lot of people wanted that score. Bree, I came here on Friday, and Bree was giving me some shit. She's like, hey, I want to go for that contest. Joe's got the highest score right now. Let's go knock it down. I'm like, what? What contest? What are you,
Oh, no.
What are you talking about? She's like, the thing on your show. You guys are giving a gift card away for the high. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Yeah,
Awful,
that's awesome.
man. Awful. God.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah. So Elvira, we had a lot of people sending us things for it, man. Sending us messages. I kind of told people to post a picture and tag us on it on their Facebook, and no one did that. They just sent us a message of their score. So, so nobody wins. No, I'm just kidding.
So
Yeah.
We came up here on Friday night, and we played that thing for, God, how long
you
did
guys
an hour?
Man, you play at least. Well, it might be longer than an hour.
It may have been an hour and a half, 2 hours. I think we put, and I'm sorry to say this, I love this place. I love giving you guys my money. I think we maybe put $3 in that thing total.
It was giving away a lot of free games, but you know what? I checked it out. It's set correctly. The match percentage it's not out of control. So that's how we do it here at Nudged Underground. We give away free games. That's what it is, man.
It was a good deal, and plus the high score was pretty low at the time.
Yeah. The replay was. I mean, it's new, so replay limits are still really low, and anybody that comes in, you guys are pretty good at it. You're gonna get those replays pretty quick. So
yeah. So we had it was Dom, Mark, and myself playing it for a little bit, and then a new challenger appeared.
Only 50 cents too. Sorry.
Mr. Nick, yeah, great price for that. Just like
absolutely,
it is the game show era.
It is.
Understandable.
It is
because there are those games where it's just boom, 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 just drain. So it's a fast one. There's no ball save.
Yeah, this one can be brutal.
Yeah,
it's so fun though.
If you hit anything at all, even if it's a 10-point whatever, and you drain that ball, she gone. Yep. Mark and I both learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I know you were complaining that no ball save. I'm like, yeah, man, you're from the era now where you're used to the new games where you have all these fancy ball saves. But back in the day, you plunge that ball, it went down the middle. If you scored 1 point, it's gone. That's it. You're then on to the next ball, and in 3 seconds,
yep,
yeah, you're on your third ball, going, what the heck just happened?
Brutal, man.
Yeah.
Who joined us?
Nick.
Nick
joined us. He heard, oh my God, Dom, you and I, we weren't even drunk or anything. Like, we weren't drinking. Like, well, Dom doesn't drink, you don't drink. I was not drinking at that point. And there was so much shit talking going. We were getting up in each other's faces, like getting in front of the ball, like, you got to hit this shot, man. So you see these green eyes here, you got to hit that shot right there. It was incredible.
While they were playing, they'd be like leaning over his shoulder. No, you want to get that one right there. That's where you want to aim, Matt. Like, just trying to purposely distract him as hard as we could. We called it distraction training for the league.
Yeah.
We were practicing our distractions. Yep.
Yeah, the league, by the way, right? League starting up again February 19th. A few spots left on the Wednesday night league.
You still got a couple spots
I believe there's still a few spots left, yeah.
Wow.
So if you're looking to sign up, you can go online to the website and sign up for the league.
Yeah, that's a really good way you guys did that.
Yeah, Jeff set that up, and it's so much nicer for everybody just to be able to go on there and sign up and take care of it right through Square.
So easy. Yeah, it was awesome. I did it right from home, chilling on my chair.
It's great for us. It's great for you.
I sent Jeff a message. I'm like, hey, can you throw me in for that tournament? He's like, no, you can go fuck yourself. I can. Here's the link to go set it up. He didn't actually say that. He's like, I actually cannot do that. So I was like, oh crap, I got to get in on this tournament before all the spots fill up.
That's why I was sending you messages. I'm like,
I didn't. You sent me a message. You're like, hey, the tournament's up, and I saw the thing. It was like in the pinball update. It's like, hey, tournament's live, or not tournament.
No, it's the league.
The league is live.
Not the tournament.
The league is live.
Yep.
But I did not realize there was a link to go.
So you guys, if you want to be in the Crazy Quarters Pinball League, I would jump on that as soon as possible as you're listening to this.
There's not many spots left, and we actually upped it from 32 spots last season to 40 this season, and it looks like it's going to fill up again. So
make sure you get to that, and if you are unable to make it to that, there may be a tournament down, or there may be another league down the road that you can get into.
Yes, there is a possibility. We're still talking about the Sunday afternoon league yet. So
we talked about Elvira. We didn't talk about who won.
So
there's a lot of people putting in scores.
At that time,
who wins?
We had a lot of scores sent to us. There was a point where Matty Ice held the record on that cabinet.
And I looked at that today. But guess what? You're not on top now.
I'm no longer on top. I did not win our own contest. I got a message.
I wanted to hit up a pizza on the way home.
I know. I got a message a couple days later, or maybe a day later from...
You'll never guess who won.
I can't imagine.
I cannot even... It's crazy to me that this guy won.
Give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
Yeah. Mr. Todd sent me a picture of a 23 million score.
23 million. I seen that tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yep, he won that challenge. Sent it to me. He was nice and gracious enough to not put that score out in the VIP group or on our podcast page because he wanted everyone to take a solid attempt. 9 million felt like a pretty good score. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good score.
23 million. I don't know about that. I played for like 20 minutes on one ball for that 9 million. I don't know.
Todd's the pinball wizard, man.
He
is one with the ball.
He plays a mean pinball.
He does. Absolutely does.
Yeah. Ian, I can send you the information, but you should be able to just find it on Crazy Quarters Facebook page.
It was in the pinball league too. So if you go to the pinball tournament or
Jeff, can you go out? You can go to the website and sign up too, right? For the league or no?
Yeah.
Is it just on the Facebook page? It's on the Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on the
Sorry, I said on the website, but it is on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
anyone that can get over there and sign up, go for it.
Todd, you won.
Todd won.
You
Todd,
now are
congrats.
the proud owner of JD's $10 Little Caesars gift card.
and a $10 Crazy Quarters card.
And the
so.
$10 Crazy Quarters card.
JD still did not pick that thing up.
No, remember he said that he was going to put it up for the
Oh,
Elvira.
yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't remember because you don't even remember the
'cause
Elvira count.
Yeah, exactly.
Todd, you played 2 games. I seen it looks like you had first and second place with I
Oh
think you
my
had second with
God.
10 million.
And third
I seen
and fourth.
I seen no, Ice was still third, but
hell yeah.
Todd
Ice.
got first and second.
Ice.
Hey, Todd. You know what? I wasn't even wearing my gloves for that one.
Oh,
So.
that was fun to see the other day.
Yeah.
When the gloves come out,
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
gloves
boy.
come out.
Phil gave him some gloves. It was
He did.
passed
Oh
down.
man, and
Those things are incredible.
well, and then all of a sudden you started to play like the pinball wizard, and I'm like, maybe I ought to get myself.
They're kind of awesome, man.
There's the link. Thank you, Jeff, for putting the link up there.
There's a link in
Thank
the
you,
chat for anyone that wants
Thank you,
it.
Link.
I will say the gloves help a little bit.
See,
Even if it's just
and there you
mental.
go. Todd's got there's all strats too. That's the big thing is learning the strategies on playing games for points, right? I mean, you can always play pinball machines to play pinball machines and do modes and play multi-balls, but again, when you're playing for points, there's certain things that's going to get you more points than other things, and I'm still learning. I still get my butt kicked on just about everything, but every once in a while I can do okay, but I definitely Todd's the guy, man. Or Joe. Joe knows a lot about pinball as well.
Joe has
so.
taught us a lot too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Hey, we got a new league member there, right? Was that what you sent? Okay, never mind. I'll just shut up here. That's kind of what I thought it was. So, Todd, you can pick your 2 gift cards up for being a winner, and if you don't pick them up tomorrow by open, they will go into the next week's drawing.
wow,
That's a little harsh.
Now,
short window.
Mark will take care of
Yeah,
Right
they already
off.
I'll just leave
Yeah.
a Little Caesars card with you.
just
or
leave it.
Leave
just,
it here.
We'll leave the Little Caesars card here for you and the $10 gift card.
They
and you
go back
for
to
it.
JD. He says.
JD, yeah, it'll go back to JD. That's funny.
All right,
So you had the newest edition for the segment.
yeah,
Rank it.
Rank it.
rank it.
Do rank it.
Do we have any music for that? Just want to make something up. Give us Streets of Rage. Why not?
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Yeah, rank it.
Rank it.
It's supposed rank. All right, brand new segment here. So
like
what
this
we're going
one.
to do is we are going to rank. On Rank It, we rank things. Top 3.
Wow.
And this week's Rank It is rank your top 3. Starting at 3. So,
Save the best for last.
Save the best for last.
Sure.
Rank your top 3 pinball machines.
So
Since we're here,
you're
at
basically
Crazy-
saying what's your favorite pinball machines that you love to play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
All right, so why don't we go Mark to Chris?
Yeah. Mark, start out and let us know what your 3
Ooh,
are.
3.
What is
Number 3.
Number three.
Numero 3.
Oh man, number 3. See, I know number 1 for sure, and I think I know number 2.
I know 3, 2, and 1 because I wrote them down like a smart
I did
boy.
too. I made sure to fill in the blanks on my sheet you gave me.
Would you like a
The one
pen?
I wrote. No, I'm going to say. What's it called? Oh, Firepower.
Oh,
Firepower.
I'm gonna
For
say
number 3?
Firepower number 3.
All right.
I really like that machine. I suck at it so much, but it's really
Absolutely
fun.
a great game.
Yeah.
I love
You know.
that game. It has killed 2 tournaments for me. But
It's a fantastic
fun.
early solid state game from Williams.
Yeah, super fun to play. It's got cool. It looks awesome. The sound on it, I love the sound in the game.
Yeah, they did a lot with pinball. For what they had back in the early '80s.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in that machine. Compared to like a New Stern
Yeah.
now or a Jersey Jack or anything like that.
Yeah, it always blows my mind when I realize how old that machine is.
It's right.
Because it looks like early 90s or something almost. Yeah.
That is a very, very clean game that I picked up.
It's in
I
great
don't know,
condition.
about a year ago or something like that, and completely shopped it out and
Oh,
LEDs and I shopped that game completely out, LEDs and Titan bands and everything.
You can tell that it's very pretty.
It's a very fun game to play.
And the nice part of that game is for like newer arrivals to pinball, but big arcade fans, is you hear the sounds of the arcade while you play it. It's got those old Williams sounds from
Yes.
Joust, Defender, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
and even in
awesome.
even in some of the new stuff, I don't know. I forget what I was even watching the other day, and something came up, and I heard like one of the Joust Williams sounds in some show I was watching the other day. I'm like, hey, that's the sound. That's
Yep.
one of those Defender sounds.
That's awesome.
They're out there now, and those are the games that started it all. How about number 2?
Chat. Yeah, go ahead and let us know your number 3.
Yeah,
too.
anyone that wants to throw their number 3 in, we'll go
Joe.
3.
Joe's got Metallica, Totan, and Deadpool. Yeah, those are great games. I
So,
hate
so we'll
Deadpool,
do
though.
we'll do 3, 3, 3,
Three,
and then
three,
we'll
three?
go to
Yeah,
There
we'll
you go.
save best for last.
So Matt, what's your
Matt,
number?
what's your
3?
number 3?
Number 3 for me, I took a trip up to Traverse City and went to the coin slot and played a game for the first
Great
time.
place.
Yeah, it's
Scott Pearson, buddy of mine.
Oh yeah,
really
he's a real nice
really
guy.
cool spot. I saw a machine there for the first time. I never played. Threw 1 credit in it and got probably one of the best like performances I've ever had at pinball. Honestly, the Iron Maiden cabinet.
Oh, what a
Fucking absolutely amazing.
what a great game.
Holy cow!
It wasn't there last time I went.
No,
What the hell?
it wasn't. It was it was a kind of like recent
Scott
arrival.
Pearson. Wow, he's in the chat.
Yeah,
Scott,
man.
Thanks
Holy
for tuning
cow!
in.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the Iron Maiden cabinet that you have at your location, absolutely number 3 for me. The multi-ball, everything felt really good about it. All the ramp shots, all the scoop shots, it was just awesome. Every shot that I needed to hit, I was able to hit, able to get multi-balls and different challenges going. It just felt like not necessarily a beginner cabinet, but kind of like that intermediate one where if you kind of know what you're doing, you can really get the points going and the modes going in that
Iron
game.
Maiden is a great game, and now I know why you keep trying to get me to take mine out of my game room and bring it
Yes.
down here.
Please bring
Oh,
it here.
Yeah.
you have it.
I will
I do.
put-
I have one in. I
Oh.
actually have an
I will
Iron
put
Maiden
so
Pro
much-
in my game room.
I'll put so much money into that game because it's so
Uh,
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
what a
man.
great game though. It is. It is a fantastic game.
Yep, that is my number 3. Chris.
Gee,
give us-
well, we'll go to my number 3, but my number 3 is the same. It's Firepower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually, my number 3, I have it written down as Firepower. And it's more so that, I mean, you guys are a lot younger than me, but I remember playing Firepower in Holland when I lived there at the Grand Roller Rink in probably the early to mid 80s when we went to the roller rink. So I played it when it was fairly new.
Oh, nice.
And, I mean, playing pinball back then, I had no idea. I mean, it was a long time before I even knew, like, pinball was, you actually had something to do other than bat that stupid ball around in there, right?
Right, yeah.
But I can still remember plenty of times going there and skating around the roller rink, and then doing a couple laps and then coming out, grabbing a couple quarters in my pocket and putting them in Firepower and hearing that digitized voice, going after
Nice.
you. And, what a great game.
That's right. So my roller rink didn't have any pinball up in Traverse City, but at least I didn't play any. Mine was, that's why I like Rampage, because that's
Okay.
what Rampage was all about. Skate World. Yeah. We used
Yep.
to have suicide slushies. That's where you mixed all the
Oh,
flavors.
yes. Everybody always did the suicide
Yeah.
slushies. Yes.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
man. So I guess we're on to 2
Number
now.
2.
Yeah, let me go through here.
Yeah, get chat for all their 3s.
Scott, if you are still in here, throw us your number 3 if you can. We're doing our top 3 favorite pinball machines. So Joe gave us Metallica. Let's see.
Todd's got his third favorite is Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Yeah, great,
Nice.
another great game.
Yep.
Mothball
Ghostbusters
Man.
from Ian, number 3. Yes, another great game.
Yep. And then
That Ghostbusters is hard, man.
Oh, Jeff
Jeff said
three.
Junkyard.
Junkyard.
Junkyard,
Nice.
I've
Yeah.
not played that one.
That's good. I haven't played an actual one, only a virtual one. But yeah, that'd be sweet to play a real one.
Perfect. All right, Mark, what is your number 2?
Number 2. Oh God. See, here's the thing. I have to actually have played the real machine to be on this
That
list.
is my.
So you're like talking virtual tables now that you've played, and you like them because you've played them on virtual?
I'm
yeah,
not-
and
I'm
I
not
really
going-
want to play a real one, but I can't. I would say Theater of Magic, but I've never played the actual table. I just,
Theater Magic is a great.
Is that
Yeah.
the one with
that
the
is
guy that pops
that
up?
game.
That's like with the trunk.
You know, it's got the trunk in it.
Yeah.
It's like the
Oh.
magic, full on magic theme.
Okay.
Absolute man, and it's one of the top games of all time right now.
Yeah,
So
I really like that one, but I don't know if that counts because I haven't actually played the pinball.
you know what? We didn't specify, right? Rank your pinball machines.
So-
I mean, I know you play a lot of virtual, and
Yeah.
it's okay to play it on virtual. It just makes you even more want to play it more when you see one for
Yeah,
real.
for
right?
sure. So I will say if that one doesn't count, then I'll say Whitewater.
Okay,
yeah.
Whitewater, one of the new additions to
Oh
Crazy
my
Quarters
God,
Arcade.
that was
Yes.
such a good addition.
That was it too. I walked down the stairs and I saw that, and I just been playing it like a ton on virtual like that weekend, and I saw it there, and I actually said something to my wife. I was like, "Man, this table looks so crazy. The way like the waves and all that. I'm like, wouldn't it be nuts to play this in real life? Like to actually find one and play it because I hadn't done it yet." And then when I came down here, I saw it, and I'm like, "Oh,
It's always nice when that works out, right?
yeah,
Right.
But then- yeah."
Scott gave us his number 3. I'm pretty sure that's Adam's Family.
No, Attack from Mars.
Oh, Attack from Mars. Okay.
Yeah, almost
I'm
made
sure
my
that's
list.
the original, which is
okay.
that game is that's a fun shooting game.
That's funny you say that because when we actually went up to Traverse City because it said they at the coin slot, and we were like, Matt was
Yeah.
hammered because he went to Right Brain Brewery before that and got total shit faced, and he walks in there.
Hold on. I got you.
And
you
he's
covered.
like talking to the guy working. He's like, "I was told that there's an attack from Mars here, man, and I don't see any attack from Mars." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's at Scott's house.
Yep.
That's his personal. Like he likes that." And he's like, "Well, I want an attack from Mars now."
Crazy enough, my number 2 is Attack from Mars because I have played a shitload of it on virtual pinball, and I searched the entirety of Michigan to find any place that had one because there's a great app out there called Pinball Map that shows you
Pin map, yeah.
Pin Map or whatever, yeah.
Yep.
And they'll show you which locations have pinball machines. So Crazy Quarters, or not Crazy Quarters, Coin Slot had one, and then some just jank bar on Hamilton Street in Saginaw has one that's just beat up. I've talked about it. They've got like a clamped on light showing over the play field. And you know what?
Isn't it always great when you go to these like hole in the walls? You're like, oh man, I got to play that game. You go in there and you put your money in it, and one flipper works, and half the GI's on.
Oh my God. It was so.
There you go. Joe says the Avenue in Lansing. That one's probably would be a good place to play it.
Shout
I'm
out
sure-
to Clean Laundry over on Center. They got a Terminator 2, and that thing just goes right to the right.
But yeah, Attack from Mars is absolutely my number 2. It's got so many awesome modes. The voice for it, like all the voice, the sound bites in it are amazing. I've played so much of that on virtual, and then I went to that Hamilton. I don't even know what bar it was. It might have been like Hamilton Street Pub or something. I probably put like $20 into that machine, and it played like shit. It was awful. It like
Still worth $20 though.
It's still like both flippers worked, but it didn't. They were like 50% power. Like it just was not working.
I'm just batting this ball around aimlessly just because I want to say I played this game.
like one of the guys would maybe like half pop up when he came out, one of the aliens. Either way, that machine is absolutely amazing. And Scott, I will say, I was incredibly disappointed while I was drunk and went to the coin slot and did not see it there. And the bartender did tell me it was because your son likes it so much. So I can understand that. It's a really good machine. That was Attack from Mars is absolutely my number 2.
That reminds me, we probably should update our pin maps too, right? I'd imagine.
Yeah, that might help.
All right, my number two is Cyclone.
Nice.
Yes. Cyclone again. I played that game at the Grand Roller Rink in Holland when I was a kid, and that game took like every bit of money I ever had, and I swore at that game so many times. I loved playing it. Just the circus theme, the circus sounds.
That's my
hey, you with the
sister's-
face.
Yeah,
all those games that kind of call you over, and it's like, okay, I'm coming. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to put some money in you. And I vowed at some point in time I always wanted to own an arcade game or a pinball machine. I thought, man, that would be awesome to actually own one someday. I mean, I was probably like, 10?
Yeah.
Something like that. And lo and behold, that was the first game that I bought that was not an early solid state, like an early Williams, like Firepower. That was one of my first later games that I bought, and it was because I had put so much money into that game.
Yep, Cyclone. That's my sister's favorite pinball. Actually, she loves Nancy Reagan.
And so many people love Cyclone. It's approachable, and I believe it was out there so long in so many places that everybody noticed it. What else we got in the chat for number 2?
So let me go through number 2s here. So number 2 for Jeff, we've got a tie. We've got Centigrade 37 and
the creature from the Black Lagoon. I've never played Centigrade 37, so
That
sounds awesome.
Gottlieb, right? Yeah,
Gottlieb, one of my favorite companies for pinball, by the way.
The
Creature,
man,
they are
what a
my
pin.
favorite pinball company. They do some crazy, weird stuff.
Yeah, they had it going on.
Number 2 for Ian is going to be World Cup Soccer. Number 2 for Todd is going to be Whitewater.
Nice.
Matt Hammered, ? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see.
From Jeff.
Maripig. Number 3, the Bill Paxton. Yeah,
So-
that was a homebrew.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the Bill Paxton pinball was a homebrew.
So Ameripig, number 3 for him is Bill Paxton Pinball. Number 2 is Indiana Jones, the Pinball Adventure.
Great game.
And Scott Pearson, number 2 is Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Oof.
I watched that whole video of is it Joe Danger?
Jack Danger.
Jack Danger.
Deadflip.
I
Watched him finish the whole game.
Yeah, I watched him. He put like a 4 billion score on it or something. I watched that. It was like an hour and a half. And granted, someone said that he puts his tilt bobber on like, just the
Almost not
lightest.
there.
Yeah, which whatever.
Yeah, because he always does death saves all the time, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, I wish I could do that,
yeah,
but
you're watching it for like an entertainment purpose, so who cares? But it was really cool to watch him play through that whole machine because of how intricate that design is.
Yeah, that was weird. I was actually watching one of his videos one time, and I was like looking at he had like a hat or a shirt. No, a shirt. I'm like, hey man, this shirt says coin slot on it. And somebody in the chat asked me about it, and it was totally coin slot in Traverse City.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
which
Yeah.
reminds me, we have to send him a shirt from CQA.
Yeah,
You
right.
gotta get him here, and then we'll just do a podcast here that night, and he can be on.
That'd be awesome.
That
All
would be
right.
awesome. Number 1,
The number one
the
game.
number 1 pinball game
Mark.
for all of us.
Do we know it?
Yeah. Well, someone already said it in the chat. Actually,
Yeah.
it's funny that you
Number
said it.
1, absolutely for sure, is Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I guess that was going to be
Yep.
probably one or both of yours. I
Yep.
know both of you guys have asked me about that game.
Love
so.
that table as a kid growing up. It was one of the only pinball because I was a big arcade guy. I liked playing Mortal Kombat and stuff, but I didn't really mess with the pinball too much. I just sucked at it and I didn't get it until I got older. But Creature from the Black Lagoon was one of the only tables that I played that I absolutely loved. And then I played it digitally, and then I was like, man, I want to see one so bad. So when we went up to Coin Slot, and this guy was all pissed about Attack from Mars not being there, I was super happy because Creature from the Black Lagoon was there. And I'm like, he was yelling at the, not yelling, but
I was
like,
not yelling at the bartender.
he was being all bitchy with the bartender, and I was like, screw him, I'm playing Creature, here we go.
We got Scott in here. Do not speak ill on me.
He wasn't bitching. He was just very disappointed, but... Yeah, dude, Creature from the Black Lagoon, super awesome machine. I thought about selling all of my Pokemon cards to finally get one in my house. I mean, it might be able to pull it off. I do have a lot of Pokemon cards.
You better have an awful lot right now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
with the way pinball prices are, even in the last 5 or 6 months, you're going to have to give probably your left nut with that too.
And your Charizard.
And I don't see those prices going down.
No,
I think pinball's kind of here to stay, man.
I'm one that talks about the bubble all the time too, but man, it just doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
There's a video game bubble. There's a bubble around every collecting thing right now, and we do video games and cards, and the bubble on Pokemon burst a little bit, but it's still there. I mean, cards are still overpriced. Video games are still crazy. I don't see video games or pinball machines really going down from that.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, the prices right now are insane.
Yep.
Is what they are. They're insane. If you want to own a pinball machine now, man, it's just like.
Yep.
I mean, wow.
All right. So I'm weak here. I've got to do a tie for one. I'm sorry. I've got Twilight Zone and Star Trek Limited Edition that you guys have tied for number one.
Whoa.
All right.
Really?
Seriously. And here's what I'm going to say. They may not be like the most insane games to play or the craziest shit happening, but I will tell you, every time I stand in front of Star Trek LE, I have the best time of my life playing pinball. I know every shot I need to hit. I know how I need to hit it. I know every mode. There's just something about that game.
That game flows really well.
It
looks fantastic, right?
I think that is the perfect pinball game. I have zero complaints about it. Everything about it is just fun. The bumpers up top, or the jets up top, are perfect. You can sometimes you just hit that ball where you get like 3 of those multipliers lit, just because it's just having fun up there hitting the jets. All the modes are fun to hit. The backhands are perfect on that game. You can hit a backhand on whatever shot you want. That game is perfect to play in my book. And you guys, and I don't know if that's every machine or if that's just the one you guys have.
Every machine, wherever you go, I mean, there's always going to be subtle differences, right? It makes a difference how it's set up level, how the playfield's sitting in there. It's all like your environment. I mean, you can even from the way it was put together, right? They're never going to be exactly the same. And from LEs to premiums to pros, all of them shoot differently, and even from location to location, a game can play differently.
Right.
But that one is pretty dialed in. It is super fun to play.
It's the most fun.
Yes, Josh Dawson put a ton of labor into making it play great, and he just replaced the ramps in there the other day and got some more stuff working on it again. So it really, really plays great now.
I love that machine. I play it every single time I'm here, and I'll play it every single time I see that. And that may be one of the machines I buy if I ever get a little pinball thing going in my own place, which I'm sure I will. That's absolutely top of the list. So there's that. And then Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone
is also up there as my favorite, partially because of how much I watched that show with my dad as a kid and all the modes that remind me of all the episodes I used to watch, especially like...
It's a fun game to play, right?
The camera mode. I remember that episode distinctly, watching it with him. I just showed Sarah that episode last week. Just that machine flows so perfect with the different... Like, there's so much going on with it. That's the thing, is there's so many different...
There's a lot of stuff on that playfield.
There's a lot of stuff going on, and it doesn't seem overall confusing once you play it a few times and understand it. Like, there's so many modes that you need to understand, but they all kind of revolve around the same thing. And it just plays fun, and you can keep that ball and play for a really long time.
That was a really fun one for Split Flipper, too. When we did the Split Flipper tournament, you and I doing the Twilight Zone.
It's just a really good machine, and it's like, I don't even know if this makes sense, but it almost feels like there's less of a slope with it, so it's a little slower. Like, it just doesn't seem as fast as...
I found out that's called floaty.
That is the term that a lot of people use, is floaty.
It's a little bit of a floatier machine. And
it is.
It's slow, and
it has a soft plunge, which most people don't understand what that means. But if you walk up to the machine and you can pull the plunger back, and you got that full plunge of the ball all the way around up to the top of the playfield.
Yeah.
That game has a soft plunge skill shot similar to Jersey Jack's Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, when I was in the league, I didn't know anything about skill shots then. Like I didn't know nothing. And what were we playing? What's the one? Cyclone. Yeah. I just went up there and just pulled her back, and then Todd Seaver was like, "Whoa, no, don't do that."
Yes, there's a lot of points in the skill shot there.
Yeah.
You do not want to miss those in Cyclone.
Yeah. And I'm like, I have no idea what a skill shot is then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know now.
But yeah,
I've learned.
I pick just the 2 games that I have the most fun with here over at Crazy Quarters are my top 2 picks for sure. Chris,
Yeah.
we're all clamoring to know.
Number one.
What is the number 1 from the Pinball Man?
I don't even own this game. My buddy that passed away a few years ago had a beautiful copy of this game. And even before I tell you what that is, we're going to give a shout out to the coder Lyman Sheets, who passed away. Man, that guy is a legend. The games that he coded and just his pinball, I mean, his pinball stance, if anybody has ever seen his pinball stance where he stands really low and behind the machines when he played, big loss in the pinball community when we found out Lyman Sheets passed away. So
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, Lyman. Thanks for all the games. It's fantastic. And then on to my number 1. My number 1, which you guys have probably never played. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you played it on virtual. I don't know, but it's Centaur.
Centaur's awesome.
Okay,
The
so you
black
guys
and white looking
yes,
one?
yes.
Yeah.
The play field, the artwork on the play field is like fucking amazing. right?
Yes.
It's the gameplay is awesome. My buddy owned one, and I do remember playing that game also in Holland at the bowling alley, and they also had another one at the roller rink. But man, Centaur, what a freaking fun game to play.
Yeah. That's sweet.
By far, you know, and I agree with your Iron Maiden. The Stern Iron Maiden is a fantastic game to play too, but Centaur was, man, what a blast. I remember pumping tons of money into Centaur pretty much before the night ended, wherever I was at, whether it be bowling or roller rink, and I would dump the rest of the coins I had in my pocket into that game because it was it was a bit tough, but what a fun game to play.
It's so cool too. Like the art style was awesome with it, and it's like just all black and white and a little bit like red.
A little bit of red in there,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I've never played an actual one, only virtual.
I would love to own one. They're very hard to get now, especially because the collectors grab a hold of them immediately when they come up for sale now. Man, they're like snatched up instantly, and even for like, for insane money. But yeah.
So
Centaur.
is that like, so we've got if you got your number 1, throw it in the chat. Number 1 for Jeff is Totan, Tales of Arabian Nights, and you guys threw the color display on that one, which looks amazing.
It does.
And that
really
was
it really
awesome.
adds to that game.
That's up there,
Yeah.
top 5 probably for sure.
That was your holy grail. Would you consider Centaur your kind of holy grail game that you almost need to have one day?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's my grail pin, but I mean, the first pin that I ever remember playing is totally different. I mean, I remember playing The Amazing Spider-Man. That was when I was probably like 5 or 6 years old, and we visited our friends in Indiana during spring break, and we went to their, I believe it was her sister's house or something like that. They had a pool. We went swimming at their pool, and they had an Amazing Spider-Man in their pool house, and I'm like, who the hell has a freaking pinball machine in their pool house? This is crazy. This is awesome. So I don't even think I got in the pool that day. I played Spider-Man the whole time that everybody else was swimming because I thought that was just, amazing to see somebody have a pinball machine at their house.
Let's see. We got Ian said Theater of Magic.
Theater of
It's his
Magic
number
was
one.
his number
Theater
1.
Magic, great game,
Yep.
yes.
Totan for Jeff.
Nick Fish, number 1, Space Cadet.
It came bundled with Windows.
Yeah.
Space. Holy shit! That is a great deep dive right there. Space Cadet's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I actually remember. My dad is not a computer guy at all, but what we would do, he had a Windows 98, Windows 2000 PC. Didn't have internet or anything. He just had it hooked up because we had this really nice desk from my grandma. So of course you have to have a computer hooked up to it. So we had Space Cadet installed on that, and then this amazing Gottlieb collection pinball. We had a Gottlieb collection pinball, and then a Brunswick bowling game installed on there. We played so much Space Cadet, and I remember ordering B&C pizza, sitting there for hours trying to get the best score on Space Cadet, figuring out the different ways to get the multipliers going.
I may be wrong, but could have swore the other day I was online and somebody's actually trying to build a space cadet for real in real life, like a homebrew space cadet pin. Somebody's laying it out.
The jams.
I swear I saw the post that
would,
somebody's actually building that.
If they do a Kickstarter for that, I would actually there's a 1,000,000% chance I would donate to that because that Space Cadet's a fucking amazing pinball game.
I love the music.
Good.
It was a
music
great.
is so
It
good.
was really great.
I think if you play
Yes,
that,
Todd. Somebody's. I thought so. Somebody's building one.
I think if you play that, the soundbite of that starting up the wah 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 wah, for anyone that's over the age of, like that's Space Cadet's even before my time.
Hey, there we go. We got our intro music.
I played
There you go.
But if you play that for anyone that's over my age, I guarantee that they know what that is because it's installed on every Windows computer from Windows 98 to whatever, or Windows XP to whatever. That was on everything.
We got any more people's number ones? Or did we,
Anyone else got a number one?
so we got to get to the...
Their
I
favorite?
know Joe's number one was always Deadpool. I hate that game.
Really?
But it's not because I hate that game. It's because that game hates me. So I hate that game. No, I got a few good games on it, but I just can't flip that game at all. I just can't. And
Just not your one.
then I watch like Todd and Joel play that game, and they're like battling for 1 billion points, and I'm like battling. I'm battling to get 50 million.
I feel that.
You know, and it's like, what a soul crusher, right? And I just want to have, I wanted to love that game. I really did. I wanted to love it, but I just could not get it.
That was
Cactus Jack and Flip Flop. I just can never win in those.
That was my
I
Wizard.
always lose
yep.
on those.
That was my Wizards of the or Wizard of Oz for you guys.
Yeah.
I love-
and Todd's
I-
number one Jackbot.
Oh,
Number-
yeah.
yeah.
Jackpot's awesome.
I'll have a 1 billion score game on there occasionally, but most of them are like 50 to 150 million. And then I'll just watch him or Brian or whoever
Just
play
light it
that
up.
game. Just, absolutely demolish it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brian on Roadshow. Oh,
I finally have gotten good at Roadshow. It only took 6 months or whatever.
I think it's time for a little food time.
I'm getting pretty hungry. Let's talk.
All this pinball's got me hungry.
Oh boy,
Man,
hungry.
that was a fun. I like the rank.
I like your rank it.
That's a good addition to the show.
It's fun.
Let's get into some food.
Yeah. If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as fat dudes face fucking food.
So we're gonna talk about some food, and then we're gonna do a fun taste test that may hurt us internally, but we're ready for it, and we're gonna do it for you guys.
Glad I'm still off at work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Sorry,
screwed.
Mark. So, Mark, what have you been eating lately?
All right, so not too much on the old fat dudes this week. I will say though, I got a Rally's double mushroom Swiss, and that is the grossest looking burger that you can ever get. Like, it's gross when you look at it with the wrapper still on it. Like, you're like, oh, I don't want to open this.
That's so bad.
You can see what's in through the wrapper, and you peel it off, and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna trash everything, and then you eat it, and it is delicious. I'm sorry, it tastes amazing. I love it, but it is a crime scene burger.
The Rally's.
All right.
What was it? The mushroom
Double
Swiss?
mushroom Swiss.
Double mushroom Swiss.
Whoa.
Holy hell.
Stuff. What the? Oh, it just
It just
like
kind of
repopulated
yeah.
there.
All right, cool. Okay, so you've got that.
Shirt on a bun wrapped in foil.
That's about right for Rallies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, I finally tried Popeye's chicken for the first time. I'm
You
big.
did it.
I've talked about Chick-fil-A, and I've talked about KFC and stuff like that. Finally tried a Popeye's chicken sandwich. And holy shit, that was a great chicken sandwich. I had it like not even fresh either, because Chick-fil-A, you get fresh because you wait in line for it for 45 minutes, and
Right.
then you get to eat that because you're so hungry from waiting in line. So I went downstate. Sarah picked up some Popeye's chicken for us. amazing, absolutely incredible. And I'm not a pickle guy.
Whoa.
Not a
Which
pickle.
blows my mind because pickles are amazing.
Not a pickle guy. I decided I wasn't going to mess with the formula. I kept the pickle on there and tried it. It was amazing. The pickle adds so much to it.
Yeah, dude.
It blew my mind, honestly.
The chicken sandwich needs the pickle.
Well, even McDonald's with their new pickled chicken sandwich is good.
What? They made a new item at McDonald's?
They have that like crispy. They have actually a crispy chicken sandwich, and they have like a fiery crispy chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Where the hell you guys been? I mean,
No, yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
They
Okay.
came up with
I've
that
had
like
that one.
76 years ago. They
I
just
had
haven't
that.
added.
No, I know which one.
76 years ago.
I
all
haven't.
right.
I haven't looked at their menu in the last 5 years because they haven't added anything. It's been a McRib. That's what
Big
McDonald's
Mac.
does.
The Mc
We got the
Fish, nuggets, quarter pounder. Mix them, match them. That's all you get.
No, but you got to have the pickle on it. It does
yeah.
add.
Yeah,
I mean, it
and-
really does.
I get a McChicken ad pick. McChick ad pick.
Now the question is, you've got all these chicken sandwich places. Who takes the cake?
Of
And
the best chicken sandwich?
Yeah, and
Chicken sandwich.
I gotta say, for me personally, I've tried them all. Burger King, they kind of suck on the chicken sandwich. I'm gonna be honest. I love Burger King. Burger Bing, high bar in my book. I do not think that Popeyes beats Chick-fil-A. Those homophobes make a mean chicken sandwich, and it's a shame because they're such a shitty company. But man, there's something they do that is just absolutely incredible.
He loves that hate chicken.
That hate chicken,
chicken.
that hate chicken
So,
tastes so good.
did you have the KFC chicken sandwich?
What?
That was surprisingly really good.
Which one? They always have a chicken sandwich. The Chicken Little, the Double Decker, like which
I don't know
one?
the main chicken sandwich.
There's not a main. The Chicken Little is the only one.
Chick-fil-A
that
wins. Okay, we all know it.
All right, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, KFC.
Yeah. That's not
I
hard.
actually, so I had a new hire start, right?
Jeez.
And he asked me, we were mopping the store, and he came up with this crazy question. He's like, what's your least favorite fast food restaurant? That's a hard question.
Your least favorite?
That was a really hard question for me.
I don't. That's easy for me.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
I don't like Burger King.
Oh, my God. That's
No?
what he said, too. It's crazy to me.
Well, Burger King's down here kind of suck.
I
I
said,
don't know. Okay, flame broiled is good, but I don't know. All around, I just think Burger King burgers suck. I don't know. They just do. I don't know.
Just lost Chris.
Sorry, I know.
The sponsorship to Burger King. Just like, man, I almost had
this
the
we get a
deal.
walk off here. Yeah. No, I don't know. So many different places they have better burgers than Burger King.
yeah.
Right.
Except
I'm going to say
McDonald's.
Burger King's
I'm not
burgers.
saying McDonald's is better for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
They got burgers on. Burger King is decent. Shut up, Joe. Burger King is not the worst. This is mutiny. Everyone texted each other about Burger King.
Bullshit.
I'll defend that shit right now.
I don't care. Go ahead.
Those sesame seeds add something. I don't know what, but they add something.
I don't know. I guess I would say Panda Express. Does that count as fast food?
What? I thought we were talking about a burger joint or
Oh,
something.
you said worst fast food.
The worst. Oh, the worst
Okay.
fast food. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Worst fast
Panda
food.
Express. Panda Express. Huh?
Worst
Everything
fast food.
I don't even know if
Tastes
I've
like
eaten there either.
Everything tastes like a rubber boot.
We just lost a sponsorship to Panda Express.
That's all right. Worst fast food place to me is KFC.
Oh, really?
I thought about it long
You
and
don't
hard.
like those Frankenstein chicken?
oh,
there's
yeah. What's up
some-
with that? They got the new vegan chicken.
What?
They do. It's a green bucket.
What's a vegan chicken?
I don't know. They literally do.
I mean,
We got to try it sometime
how the
on the
fuck
show.
do you have a vegan chicken?
I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like
I don't even know. I
I'm
mean,
super
it's like
down to-
soy
Yikes.
paste.
It's the Impossible Chicken Little. That's what we need. That's what
You
we
gotta see it. Google it. It's like a green bucket, and it's like gray chicken.
yeah. Is it grass clippings?
I don't know. It's
I don't know.
it's a thing though.
I think KFC is the worst. And I don't get me wrong, Long John Silver's was my first one, but I couldn't pick it because I refused to eat there. So that's my number one.
Hey,
but KFC is realistically the worst for me.
I think. Go ahead.
I'm stuck on this vegan chicken. I'm like, what? I mean, if you're a vegan and you're like, hey, you know what I'm hungry for? I'm hungry for some KFC, right? So you roll up to KFC. It's got fucking chicken in the name, right? Fried chicken. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to get me some of that. I know they got something on the menu for me. And you roll up and they're like, yeah, we have vegan chicken. Let me have some of that. And I mean, would you really eat that? Because, I mean, I don't know who the hell just scraped it off the floor or they just went out back and picked up the grass clippings. And I don't know, man. That's just, oh boy. All right.
Great.
You know what? I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. I tried the Impossible Whopper. It was disgusting. I'll try the vegan chicken.
That's even worse because it's the worst place you hate. Now you're going to go there and eat the vegan chicken.
That's it right there. That's a picture of it.
Oh, they're like chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's
But they're more like
it's
not
beyond
chicken nuggets.
Plant-based.
It's beyond fried chicken.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen is your least favorite? Ian said Dairy Queen is his least favorite.
Wow. He must have.
For fast food though, right? And it's probably not for the ice cream.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
right?
true.
No,
It's probably
no,
not
no.
ice cream. It's
But
probably for their food.
You
Yeah.
have to add the ice cream in there.
Because I would almost say A&W because I literally had dirt in my French fries one time. I mean, it doesn't. It's hard to beat
You
dirt.
got A&W
Maybe
and
the
bacon.
chicken had a vegan diet. Maybe. Deep fried rubber erasers. Yeah, that's probably close to what it is.
No.
We can batter anything and sell it to somebody.
You cannot talk about Dairy Queen. No one goes to Dairy Queen for food and no ice cream. You do not do that. That's absolutely not acceptable.
Nobody
Right.
goes to Dairy Queen and orders food?
Nobody goes
But-
to Dairy Queen and orders food but no ice
Well,
cream.
you know, when I lived in Manistee, our Dairy Queen was like one of those small ones, so they never had food.
Right.
You know, so some of the Dairy Queens don't actually have food. You only have ice cream. So,
Yeah.
So at
I
that
guess-
point, there is 0 out of 10.
well, it's not a fast food place to me. It's an ice cream joint.
I
Right,
agree.
yeah.
I don't think Dairy Queen gets to be on this list.
But I mean, hey, if you're going there for food, I'd probably agree. It's probably sucky.
Sarah, what? No way. Dairy Queen's fantastic.
I don't
That
know. I've
food-
never had their food.
That food's incredible.
And let's see. Possible one says, "Fuck you, A&W is lit." So
This whole chat right now is wrong.
I mean, their burger was good, but literally there was dirt in my French fries. Like the guy was walking in my car, dropped them.
Hey.
Before I looked, he must have scooped them back up real quick.
If God made dirt and dirt don't hurt, put it in your mouth, make it work.
Okay.
I don't know why that was something from my childhood that came up. Yeah. Did you get A&W in Bay City?
Yes.
Yeah, they hire everyone like for 2 months. and then
my
they get rid of all
my
of
God! Don't even get me started on that fucking place.
them. That place
My-
is horrendous.
My daughter worked there for about 2 days, and when I found out what they were paying her, I'm like, just go in there and tell them you fucking quit. I mean, seriously. What? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into it because I was already like super pissed when I figured. She's like, "Oh yeah, I work like 12 hours and I got like $20 in my paycheck." I'm like, "What?"
What the fuck?
How is that even legal?
Well, because they're like a seasonal employer or some shit like that. So
Oh.
it was don't even. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd love to get you started.
No,
on
no,
that.
no, you already get me fired up. But yeah, I'm like, just go in there and tell them you fucking quit. I'll find you another place to work, or I'll just give you $20 not to go there.
Oh shit.
Worst.
Do you like Mr. Hot Dog?
I was just gonna say that's
know what?
the worst place in Bay
Dude,
City.
I have
love
been in
that
Bay.
place.
I have been in Bay City for it's coming up on 8 years, and I have never been there yet.
Really?
Do
No,
yourself
no.
a favor and don't go there,
Dude, no, don't listen to him. Mr. Hot Dog's amazing.
Nope,
Dude,
I have never been
you
there.
know what? You know what the guy does before he. So here's what this guy does as he cooks the food. Right? He grabs like a 10-pack of bar S hot dogs with his
Kogels.
hand.
Oh, yeah.
They're nice Kogel
Fuck
hot
off!
dogs.
They are not Kogel.
They are
hot-
too. That's their whole thing. That's
Okay,
their whole gimmick.
so he grabs a 10-pack or an 8-pack of Kogel hot dogs with his bare hands and puts them in the pot of boiling water. But before he does that, what he does is he like fucking digs in his pants or something. That place is horrible.
That place is amazing.
You guys were like talking this up when I worked at One Up with you. You're like, this place has amazing food. These hot dogs, they're $1 a piece. Fucking awesome. They're great. I'm telling you, man, they're awesome. No, they're not. They're awful. I have never had a hot dog that was worse than Mr. Hot Dogs.
Oh.
And I've known 4 people that have worked there, and it's been shut down 4 times for health violations from those 4 people that work there. People talked about like bats in their hot dog stuff or whatever.
Let's see, Jeff says Mr. Hot Dog sounds like a man who's on a list and probably has an ankle monitor.
Yeah, that's probably half the people that work there. I'm surprised that place is still in business.
There's no
There's no Mrs. Hot Dog. I'd say that.
Oh shit, he made Jeff spit up.
Oh boy.
So
what a
no, don't
Yeah.
go. Don't just don't go to Mr. Hot Dog.
All right,
Yeah.
so Chris,
It's
you
not
got
good.
anything?
yeah. I already said that I hate Burger King, and I had the walk off over here. Actually, I I had the Taco Bell steak chalupa, and honestly, I don't eat Taco Bell either. And it's not that I don't like it; I just don't eat it. And I know a lot of people go to Taco Bell all the time, and the only time I really ever have Taco Bell is when somebody else has it, and they bring it in. They're like, "Hey, there's some tacos over there from Taco Bell," and I'll be like, "Okay, I'll eat it." Oh, and I knew this was fucking coming, which brings up the next Taco Bell story. The ack. Yeah. So a couple years ago, we're driving to Kalamazoo to Pinball at the Zoo. And, of course, where do we go to eat? Taco Bell, right? So I'm driving the truck, pulling a 28-foot trailer in the fucking rain, basically through the S-curves of Grand Rapids, trying to eat a taco. And these 2 fuckers in the car with me, or in the truck, Brent and Jeff, decide to, we talked about some things that I'm not going to talk about on here, but in the end, it ended up being this ack joke, and I damn near spit my taco all over the fucking windshield, right? And Jeff is sitting in the back, and Brent's sitting next to me, and I mean, I'm just sitting there waiting, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to fucking drive, and I'm gonna crash pulling this trailer full of games on the S curves and Grand Rapids. Don't make me laugh, you know. And so I'm getting back under control, and just about the time when they're done, we're all done laughing, and we're just moving on, and we're talking about something else, and I take a bite of my taco, and they say it again, and I about lost control again, and yeah, on our way to oh my God, the Red Roof Inn, yeah, oh God, the Peach Drank and the Rape Roof Inn.
The Rape Roof Inn. Oh, you have to tell this story.
Yeah, so I'll go quick into this. All right, so we go to Pinball at the Zoo, and we're setting up there, and we're staying there for the weekend for Pinball at the Zoo. And needless to say, it's very busy down there. So if you want a hotel room, you better get one quick. So we didn't.
Oh no.
So we got a room at the Red Roof Inn. Yeah. And we rolled up that day. We dropped the trailer off at Pinball at the Zoo at the fairgrounds there, and we drove the truck up, and we got out at Red Roof Inn, and well, there's a couple of ladies up on the upper balcony up there, and they're like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" You know, and we got out, and we had on our pinball. We all had pinball shirts on that were the same, and we're like, "Hello," you know. So, and of course, where's our room? Right next to those girls, right?
Oh, yeah.
And their doors open, and they're like, "We got booze, come on up." And we're like, fuck, we actually have to go up there. But all right, well, I mean, they seem nice enough, right? I give everybody the credit first. So we go up there, and and we walk up, and she's like, you guys want something to drink? And I'm like, nope, I'm not drinking out of your bottle. I've been there before. Bad things happens when you drink out of somebody else's bottle. That's how you get roofied. No. She's like, what, you don't like to drink? I'm like, no, I love to drink, but I'm good right now. I said, I'm just going to go to my room and get ready, you know. And she's like, why are you guys dressed like that? We're like, oh, well, we're with Pinball. And she's like, Pinball? Yeah, like the machines? Yeah. Are you guys like a traveling team? Of Pinball? And we're like, no. We're not a traveling team. No. No, we were doing other stuff with pinball at the time. I said we're at pinball at the zoo. Oh, okay. So we went to the room, and oh my God. I mean, we'll say it. They were whores, right? Because in the middle of the night, I mean, the dude that was there with them they're right next door, and you can hear him just yelling at him. And he's like, "Bitch, where's my fucking peach drink?" We're like, what did he say? It's like, "Where's my peach drink?"
Oh, no.
So the whole time now, every time, Jeff and Brent and I get together, it's like, "Peach drink," because that's all you remember hearing in the middle of the freaking night was him yelling at that chick. I think he wanted a peach Faygo or something, and she's like, "Where's my peach drink?" I think she went to the store to get him his peach soda, and he was all freaking pissed.
Holy
and,
crap.
And in the middle of the night, they were just yelling and shit. And in the morning, I think Brent said he went out and took a chair outside and sat on the porch and was just sitting in front of their door, just kicking back, listening to them yell at each other.
Wow.
But yeah, what a
Red Roof Inns, man.
It's a
Roof
family
Inn.
place.
Yeah.
Oh, the bathroom, yeah. So you close the door in the bathroom and you look on the back of the door and it's written in fluorescent yellow marker, "Give me my fucking money."
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We used to work construction out of town, and we always had to stay at our Red Roof Inn, and they were just awful. I'd wake up every morning gushing blood out of my nose because it was so dry in those rooms,
Holy
man.
shit.
So yeah, that was the first and very last time I'll ever stay at a Red Roof Inn, and the very first or last time I let somebody else book my room.
All right, well, that's a good food story.
So we got a little sidetracked. but-
Yeah.
No,
But we got, actually, while we're on the food topic, we have our very special taste test segment now.
We do, yeah.
Yes.
It's, we've talked about it we talked about it a long time ago about some fancy Mountain Dews that we wanted to try, and they are laid out in front of you guys.
So these are Mountain Dews from back in the day.
We are definitely going to be sick.
No, they should be fine still.
Yeah,
They'll
fine.
be all right.
Yeah.
be all
Jeff says, man, okay. All right, so
It's a 50-50.
That blue one's looking a
yeah,
little.
that blue one's been through some
suspicious.
shit.
We'll save that for last. Let's just.
That one took a long boat to get here.
Yeah.
It's still sealed.
Yeah.
It is sealed.
So, you know what? No, we got to save Supernova for last. I think it's the best one. I don't even know what the fuck these other ones are.
I need some more.
That is Supernova.
I need 3 more cups. So we just added the 4th one.
Did you not grab?
No, well, he just threw the other one in there, so I'll go get another.
That is true.
I'll go get another set of cups. I'll be right back.
Never heard of a fancy Mountain Dew before. Lol. How many different Mountain Dews are there? There are a shitload.
There's a ton of Mountain Dew.
There's more Mountain Dews than there are people in America. That's not true. But there's a lot of Mountain Dews. There's at least like 50 of them probably. Thank you. All right. Look at Mark and I's just politeness.
I know, manners on point.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Manners.
All right, let's try it. Let's go bam, 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 bam.
Manners high
Bam,
five.
bam, bam.
Yes.
All right, so where are we starting with here?
This yellow one.
Jeff, are you able to talk? No? Okay.
Jeff cannot talk.
Okay.
He has no voice.
All right.
Incoming
I'd like-
beer.
Holy fuck.
I could use another beer though. Nothing with peanut butter. No peanut butter. Thank you.
should probably use the handle.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Who the fuck is driving me home?
Sarah.
That's a good point.
Uber.
All right. So yellow one here. I'll even do the get up and go here. So we've got this yellow Mountain Dew. It is Mountain Dew Passion Fruit Frenzy. It's citrus flavor.
Yes. Do you need us to move the Mikey? The mouse?
Can you move the mouse?
Yeah, so you can see. There you go.
Ooh.
What was that one? Passion Fruit Frenzy?
Passion Fruit Frenzy.
When did that one come out? Do we know?
What's that?
I have
know
no
when that
idea
one
when
came
that
out?
came out.
Jeff, when did Passion Fruit Frenzy come out?
Oh, okay.
Not
I don't
quite
even know.
sure. Google probably knows, but we're not going to ask him. All right. Cheers to CQA and
Thanks, Jeff.
ooh, we got some fizz.
A ninja.
We do have some fizz here.
Oh, yeah. Carbonation stays alive.
Carbonation station.
Hit me.
See, the other day we did this, and it all turned out, and I blacked out.
Yeah.
And there were little cups full of... Yeah. At least it won't happen this time.
No, you just get a really bad stomach ache.
Right? I'll just be sick tomorrow. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, first taste test of the evening is
Smells
Mountain
fantastic.
Dew Passion Fruit Frenzy. I'm not
Passion
sure when
fruit.
this came out. If someone wants to throw that in the
Passion fruit frenzy.
in the chat, that would
Wow,
be
it
really
smells-
amazing
It
of
smells great.
Yeah.
you. Bing it. If you could bing it for us, that would be amazing. We are not able to at the moment. So,
All right, ready? Let's
cheers.
go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bing is the proper search. It's almost as good as Ask Jeeves.
I don't like this.
I drink that. I like it.
I don't know. It's like
Okay.
if Mountain
Hold on.
Dew met Sunny Delight.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I give that a 8.5 out of 10. It is a
See-
fantastic Mountain Dew.
And I tuned in last week, and I know that I have to give a point something or it doesn't count.
Yeah.
I've gotten some comments and phone calls about how I talk shit about not doing
A point system.
yeah, because if you do just a standard 1 through 10, it's a bitch way to score things.
Yeah, I'd give that about an 8.3.
You want to try?
8.3, I like that.
I mean, it's good.
It's a good
I,
one.
I would drink that.
That is a good.
If that was like really cold on
Yeah.
like a summer day, that would be fantastic.
you should try that one. That is a fantastic Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna give that one a 5.
5.
What is this?
October 15th,
Five.
Amateur
2012
hour?
is when
Is this amateur
came out.
hour?
5.0.
I knew that zero was coming again. It came in last week, too.
Seriously says October 15th, 2012. All right. So that is a 9-year-old soda that we just drank. That is fantastic. All right.
It's still good.
Let's go to Mountain Dew Pitch Black. This is not that old of a soda, so we will not get too much stomach ache from this.
Oh, I hated this one so much when it came out.
Can you move the mouse?
See,
I spilled this one on my floor, and the stain is still on the carpet at my dad's house. Yep.
I loved Pitch Black when it came out.
Black was good.
I thought it was really
there,
good.
I thought there was like 2 of them. There's Pitch Black 2, I thought. That was
There
good.
was the first one that came out that was like an energy drink. And then there was the second one that came out that was a soda. And also Speedway or Marathon picked it up as like a Slurpee flavor.
Okay.
I think this is the latter of the two, but I am not sure. So if anyone in the chat could give us Mountain Dew Pitch Black, I think version 2.
August 2004 for Pitch Black.
Where do you get Pitch Black?
Oh boy.
We might be going Pitch Black.
eBay? Is that where we got it? eBay?
Yeah,
eBay.
all of these are eBay. And from Jeff because he went on a very
And we're the guinea pigs. It's okay.
2004.
This is
What were we
awesome.
doing in 2004?
I was
senior
senior in high school.
I was
Senior.
Yep.
7 years old.
7. Jesus.
7 years old.
7 years old.
Senior in high school.
Crap. All right.
This looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. This looks fantastic.
Pitch Black was great.
I'm gonna drink one of these on the way.
Oh,
home.
smell it.
I think this is the newer one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is the. This is the
This is the
2004
original?
one.
This is the
Holy
original?
shit!
Oh, man.
This is the 2004.
I want to
Pitch
see.
Black.
Let's see if it redeems itself.
Ooh,
All right,
18,
cheers.
an 18-year-old soda. Here we go.
It's like
Cheers,
high
guys.
school all over again. Here we go.
Oof.
Yep. Still hate it.
Uh,
Oh.
oh boy.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'm gonna
It's
finish it
like-
because I ain't gonna waste it. But
Oh yeah, we can't waste that.
It's like the grape medicine.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
like, you know what it is. So that is the
Oh,
that's the
man, I still have to finish it.
that's the grape soda you get from the dollar store.
Oh.
It's
No.
the 3-liter one, but if that were a diet version, I give that a 4.7.
I give that a 0.
You know what that is? You know those like big packs of like 150 freaking popsicles you get for the summertime?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The purple ones?
Yep. Actually, you know what?
That's the pack from last year.
Yeah.
That they try to sell you for like 49 cents on the reduced rack.
Yep, but it still didn't sell.
I didn't hate that as much as I thought I would.
So
Yeah, 4.7 for me.
I'm not
That
going to give
gets-
it a 0 because like 0 would be like that Jones turkey and
Yeah,
gravy.
that's a
thing.
-3.
I really like the original Pitch Black, but I mean, if we're
I think-
going
I
on
think-
this one alone, man, that's like
I'm going to give it a 1.5.
4.4. I mean,
4.4.
it's just that particular bottle right there. If it
It's
really
not
is like
great.
18 years old, it's just bleh.
So 4.4, 4.7, 1.5.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah. I mean, that aged as bad as I did.
Okay, so the next Mountain Dew on the menu, we are definitely going to die from. We've got Mountain Dew Blue Shock. I have never heard of this or
I've never
seen
had
this.
these.
I do not have an AED
this
close.
There
Exclusive?
is. Let me
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a close up on
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Now, let's reiterate. This thing is sealed.
This thing crashed from an airplane, landed in a jungle,
It
somehow made its way. This was on in
it is
Castaway.
sealed. It is.
This
Yes,
was in the
this was
last
in one of
package.
those FedEx packages
Yeah. This
from the movie.
this was in the last one that never opened. Yep.
He got rescued from the island before he had to drink that. Take that right there.
Yep.
He's safe. It was so bad.
It
He
is
did not
sealed,
wanna
but for
drink it.
some reason, yeah,
This is.
it's gonna be satisfying when you open it.
This
That bottle's gonna be like,
You know,
thank
when you go
God.
to, when you walk through those
2002. June of 2002.
when you go to
is when
those
Blue Shock
vintage
came out.
stores and they have the pops in a bottle and like 90% of it's been evaporated through the cap that's still on it.
Yep.
So
Right there.
I'm gonna turn my mic up all the way. So be quiet.
Yeah,
To
rub
see
it.
if we get a.
See if
to
a genie comes
to
out.
see if you can hear it?
See if we can get a. Psst.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There's
Just
nothing.
the pop of the band.
There is nothing there.
No carbonation.
All right. We'll see. We got 3 of these guys.
Yeah, you thought the other one was medicine.
Oh yeah, but you can't go wrong with blue. Blue always tastes better.
Not true.
I don't know if I follow that.
Blue is the best flavor.
You know what?
Do you need another cup? Here, I got another cup.
What?
Here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, I don't know about blue taste.
I don't know
better.
about this. This is the first one where I'm like, I don't know. About
Unless
this.
maybe it's like the blue otter
Okay,
pop.
you got one. Okay.
So Mountain Dew Blue Shock, 2002 of June. This soda is almost as old as I am.
June 2002. I'm starting to get worried as these keep going.
It smells
I think
okay.
this is the
It
oldest
smells
one.
like blue rat. Reminds me of a
it's-
snow cone.
What I'm imagining this is going to be is just if you let a blue raspberry Slurpee or slushy just melt down.
I think it's gonna be like
It's
syrup.
the what is that? Was it Hush Puppy? No.
Yeah,
Was it
Slush
was that
Puppy.
Slush Puppy? There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
We'll see.
All right,
smells like that.
Bottoms up.
Actually, that's
fantastic.
pretty good.
That is a fantastic soda flavor.
Blue
If that
Shock.
I'm going to add 2 points on just because I think it would be 2 points better with carbonation.
Yeah, I think that gets the Iron Man award.
I give that 8.2.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking good.
I mean, you could make a snow cone with that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, that's a
I mean, it's already like evaporated enough. It's almost syrupy already, but
that's a really good.
yeah.
If that would have been carbonated, I think that would have been great.
I'm gonna give it 7.5 in its current state. I don't know.
yeah.
what it was
I mean,
once like.
it's flat, so it's not going to get super high score. But yeah, I'm in it at about a 7.9.
7.9, 8.2, 7.5. That's a pretty damn good soda.
Not bad for 2002.
No.
And half of it
19
missing.
years. And 19 years, half of it missing. No
And
carbonation.
No carbonation.
Now we get to the final. This is my favorite Mountain Dew of all time. This is the Mountain Dew that I think should have won I believe this was when Voltage and Whiteout were in it.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Yep,
If someone wants to correct me there, but this was one of the Mountain Dew contests. So, if someone wants to throw in the chat how old this soda is, this fucker is. She's ready to go.
What's the name on there again?
This is Mountain Dew Supernova. This is my favorite Mountain Dew.
I don't remember it being that color.
Oh, it was this color?
It was?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever had it. So.
Age has not deteriorated.
It looks like Flint
this at all.
water.
Well, that's going to make it all that much better.
Is that?
Yes, you could use that one.
All right, give me 2 cups, Mark. Mountain Dew Supernova. When was this, and what Mountain Dew taste convention was this for?
Voltage,
right,
Revolution,
hold on.
and Supernova.
right.
And the first Democracy, yeah.
Yeah, Nick was talking about that.
Oh, we got the
There's carbonation there.
Oh, snap. Oh, shit.
Oh,
There's leakage.
I don't even care.
So much carbonation.
I do not care. Mountain Dew. So we had Voltage, Revolution, and Supernova. Revolution was garbage.
Revolution was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
You didn't like it? No?
It was the worst out of the
That
3.
was
That's
my
for
favorite.
sure.
That was what
This-
I was all about.
this was my
Nick,
favorite.
Nick loved Revolution, too.
Supernova is the best. Underrated Mountain Dew.
I think I had Voltage, but I don't think I had Revolution or Supernova.
Voltage was good because it was blue. They fucked up with Shock Drop or whatever that was. I'm going to drink the rest of this. I'm going to be honest with you.
It smells amazing.
It does smell good.
It's a fucking
Is it like-
fantastic. Summer of 2008. That sounds about right. So this soda is 13 years old.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My favorite Mountain Dew flavor of all time.
That's your favorite of all time, huh?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Really?
You're going to drink that whole thing.
I'm glad you said you're going to drink the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a shit right there.
It is shit, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes you
Even in its current state.
That's so bad. She's trying
Dude,
not to
I
grimace.
mean,
Oh, no, I'm not. I would drink this whole thing. I'll drink this whole thing.
good.
No
You
problem.
drink that thing because
8.7.
That's not good, man.
That's amazing. You're right.
3.2. 3.2. I
I'll
almost
give
think
it
that's
a 4.
that's almost worse than pitch black.
You
over there.
guys are fucking high. You
Sorry,
guys-
man. I don't like that.
You
one.
guys have had
It's not-
too many
I don't
No.
think it's as bad,
bad
as
Mountain
Pitch Black.
Dews.
No,
I'll give it a
I've-
4.
I've had other good Mountain Dews,
I
but
had
that
this
one
whole
just
thing explode on me.
I
That-
feel like that one just didn't age well.
yeah. It maybe it is, and maybe it's
Yeah.
different if it was.
Maybe
it
I
came
just-
out, but-
I'm probably biased here.
You are.
Well, you came into it knowing that's your favorite Mountain Dew, so
Let
nothing
me-
was going to deter you from that.
Let me
so
think.
it's-
Let me think of this not being my favorite Mountain Dew. Okay.
It's a new flavor. It's called Flint water.
It's peach drank.
All right.
Looks like it.
All right. Unbiasedly, this is 6.6.
Yeah.
See,
like the back of your tongue.
It's
like,
not great.
it
it's
isn't.
it's
I'm-
not bad, but it's not amazing.
Well, and we're tasting old soda. So
It is 2008. Is that when we got it? 2008. So 13 years old. So we've got. Let's get the ranking here.
Revolution should have won. It got robbed. I believe. Agree with you, Nick.
Revolution was green.
Revolution was white.
Was Revolution white?
Yeah.
Is that what whiteout happened?
Might have been. Out of these 4, the best one.
I think technically Supernova is not as good as Passion Fruit to you guys.
Yeah. I think the passion fruit one is probably the best.
I don't know that blue one.
The blue one is good, but
think
I do think the passion fruit one by far is.
Passion Fruit aged the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the blue one
Yeah,
would have
blue's
been the
second.
best.
Yep. I think that's.
Revolution was light blue.
Oh, okay.
Revolution was light blue? I don't remember that one.
Oh, snap. We got a double taste test tonight, don't we? Got those
We do.
guys?
Oh, yeah. This is the part that I'm glad I'm not working tomorrow. I wasn't even worried about the Dew challenge. It's
You going to try this? Or have you already?
I gotta go pee.
yeah. This is the part that scares me. I've been looking at those things for like 2 months and ugh,
Illegal chips.
illegal chips.
Illegal chips. We got horse meat flavored chips. Oh yeah, I gotta go up there. Hold on. Wait, I'll say the names real quick.
Take them up there.
Horse meat flavored chips. Kasu marzu maggot cheese.
Yep.
Did I say that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the one I'm most scared about.
Fugu poison blowfish flavored.
Yeah. Because
this is another one, the same one?
it should be the same with the other one. There's 3 different kinds in there.
I will show the camera. Woo. All right. There's yum. Horse meat. Get that over. You like horse chips?
Maggot cheese. Yet another delicacy.
And this is the one that scares you?
Yeah, this is the one that scares me. The fugu poison blowfish. Yeah.
Did you see the artwork on these?
I've seen some of them.
The horse chips is great.
I have not seen the poison blowfish though.
The horse meat one I love. Look at that horse. He's like turning into a chip.
That's horrible.
Oh, it's so great.
Ian tried the horse meat. He said it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, I'm ready. So
All
what are
right.
we doing first? Should we
right.
save maggot cheese for last?
We'll save this one for last because this is the one Chris is most excited for.
I'm a little.
Which
Let's
one
do
is
horse meat first.
Which one's Chris is most excited for? Poison blowfish?
Yeah, it's the one he's dreading the most.
I'm dreading that blue bag.
See if,
I'm absolutely drinking the rest of that Supernova tonight. I just want
You're gonna want to wash some of this down.
for
with
sure
that.
happening.
Yeah, he's like, now we got these chips. We got this old Mountain Dew to wash it down with. Hell yeah. All right.
I'll be washing it down with my gingerbread stout.
Let me mix this 20-year-old Mountain Dew with this Hop Slam real quick.
This is horse meat. We'll all take one, I guess.
Oh, goodness gracious.
This does not smell good. It does not smell good at all.
Oh, yeah.
Horse meat. Are you ready?
No.
This smells horrible. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's
Barbecued horse.
yeah, it's just like
That's
a
not bad.
barbecue.
Good barbecue chip.
Yep. Okay. That was all right.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad.
7 out of 10.
Yep. I'm there with you. That was all right.
Yeah, that was above average for barbecue.
It's
Want some horse meat? Not bad.
What do you give that? All right.
That one?
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
8 out of 10?
Yeah, it's not a bad chip.
Above average barbecue chip. All right, calm down.
I mean, if you walked into some place and started eating horse meat flavored chips and they're like, yeah, these are great, man. Yeah, but it's good. It's good.
so we got maggot cheese next on the menu here.
I love me some blue cheese, but I don't know about with maggots. Okay.
Kesu Maruzu.
Oh.
This does not smell great.
Oh.
That
smells
does not.
real
that
bad.
smells rank.
Oh, God.
It smells like dirty ass feet.
That's actually.
This smells like
smells
the
like a
most,
gym bag,
This
yeah.
is the worst public restroom / locker room ever.
Ah.
This is like the piss trough
Oh,
This is
at Circle Bar or Jake's.
Oh yeah, circle bar.
All right, cheers.
cheers.
Oh, gross.
Doesn't taste like the piss trough.
I feel like there's a story there.
No, there isn't. Thank God.
You're not
there's-
supposed to eat or use the ice that's in that trough.
Damn, I thought that was a cookie.
Those ones.
Actually, that's not bad.
I gotta go. I
I'm
gotta go
shocked how good those taste by.
I gotta go for one more.
They smell.
horrible they
smell.
smell.
Terrible, but
Yeah.
it's a very. I don't know. It's like, is it like like a really good Parmesan cheese kind of taste or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a Parmesan chip. I'm going for one more here.
It's actually pretty good. It smells absolutely terrible.
It smells like
so
a wet
bad.
gym bag.
Oh, it's horrible.
That's the best way I can describe that. Wet gym bag for sure.
I expected that to taste way worse than that. Sure, why not? I'll eat one more.
Yeah.
Wet gym
God,
bag.
it smells disgusting. Let me get one more of them.
Smells terrible.
No?
You know what?
Pass on the maggot cheese.
6.8.
That's a good score.
Not bad.
That's a good score.
I mean, God, guys,
I give it a 7.2.
it smells horrible.
It does. It smells terrible.
If I didn't smell, I would have loved that chip.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give it 6.
Now this whole
What the fuck kind of show is this?
6.0.
6.1 for Mark.
Here we
this
go.
blue bag.
The poison blowfish flavored.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one.
I am not.
Why are you so worried about this one? Just something about it?
There's just there's some inside information that I've heard about what might be in this bag. So I'm a little concerned.
Maggot
about that.
cheese worries me more than poison blowfish. I'm gonna go for a big chip.
I'm not gonna ruin it because I don't know if it really does happen. But Jeff gave me some inside information about what these might be like. So
All right, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, don't tell me until after I eat it.
All right.
those don't smell like anything, really.
No, they don't. They smell like nothing. Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
They also don't taste like anything.
That's like the worst Pringle flavor ever.
Yeah.
And I don't get any there's no tangy or anything from
like-
it. I remember you said it might have like a tangy something, but I don't get that. But it reminds me of like the original flavor of Pringles
It reminds
a little bit.
I get a ramen noodle beef
Yeah.
broth.
Yep.
Okay,
I give
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
I
give
can see
that. I got a rating here. It's not good. It's not horrible. I give that a 3.9.
I'm gonna give that a 6.1.
Wow, you're rating
You're
that pretty
putting that
high.
above maggot cheese?
I do.
I'm at about 5.4 on that one.
I think that was better than maggot cheese.
There's no taste there.
It tastes like beef broth.
There's no
ramen.
taste. There's no taste, and then at the end you get like a. This is like a expired sauce packet taste.
Yeah, tastes like beef rum. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
the beef LaCroix of chips.
Yep.
God, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
3.9 for sure.
Yeah. So that was fun. Thanks, Jeff.
It was a fun taste test.
Oh yeah,
the-
crazy things for us.
So
Somebody
what-
actually ate fugu. Huh? I like fresh fugu when I tried it. Man,
that's ballsy.
that's ballsy. Yeah.
dragon
I
ballsy.
I wouldn't even attempt that.
I would probably try it once.
Not me.
I'll
Nope.
try a helicopter ride once. I tried.
I did bungee jumping already, but I'm
That'd
not
be
eating
fun.
fugu.
I'd imagine that'd be fun.
All right. Video game music is next.
All right, let's
What do we
get.
have time.
Oh yeah, we don't have time, but what do we got after that? Store stories. Holy shit. No, we're good.
You did the
We only
pinball update already.
We only
so-
have like 3 after that.
Oh, D&D updates on there and memory.
Yeah,
and
we're
video.
good. You know what? It's a longer show. It is what it is.
Okay.
So we've got
Oh God, cover these chips. I keep getting a whiff of this
They
maggot.
smell like maggot cheese.
So we're gonna do a fun little comparison here on Street Fighter 2. All right, that was not Street Fighter 2. All right, so we're gonna do our little video game music segment here. Let's get right into it with some. I'm not even gonna say the system. Street Fighter 2 right now. Okay.
Love me some Street Fighter 2.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
version 1. I don't even know what version that was. Thanks for the.
No, that's fine. You can just keep playing it.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah. I had a lot of bass to it. I think it was kicking.
That was popping right there.
And then we have one more, right?
You know what? We might have two more. Just because why not? We'll see. We may have one more.
I sent you 3 links.
I know. I might throw a fourth.
I sent the links this time.
I might throw a fourth in there. Man, I think I have a differing opinion on this.
Can I hear one again?
Yeah, that's my thing right now.
Okay. Because, yeah, they are similar.
I think I did that one first.
Yep, for sure. What are you cooking up over there? What are you?
Nothing.
All right. I know mine.
Hold on.
I do too.
Man, what is that whole thing called there?
All right. So I hit.
So
Well,
it's absolutely. I'm just curious.
it's opening theme.
All right.
That is the name of the song. It's a banger.
I'm just curious if there's one that exists.
I don't think so.
There's this one. We'll see.
What's that? Oh shit. Ooh. Not
Digging that
bad.
one. That reminds me of playing Nintendo.
That's surprisingly not too bad. When
So-
that kicks in, I was really shocked by that.
So Mark, what is your? We'll leave that fourth one out of there.
Okay.
That's the outlier. So out of the
Um,
first three, what's your pick there?
Number 1 for sure wins.
Number one.
Yeah.
What's after that?
You know, I don't know. It's tough because I know what they are.
Right. But just think about it. Think about it.
I'm going 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Chris?
I'm going with number 1. That one's definitely like way more nostalgic sounding for me.
Yeah.
But I'm probably 1, 3, 2 on that
1 through
one.
2.
Yep.
I think I am also 1, 3, 2. So for anyone that that last one was kind of a cool one thrown in there. But for anyone that's wondering, number 1 was Genesis, correct?
Number 1, Super Nintendo.
Is that Super
Oh, yeah,
Nintendo?
that's Super Nintendo. Yeah, Super
Damn.
Nintendo for sure.
You really thought that was Genesis?
It kind of threw me off because you sent me the 3 links, right?
Yeah.
And I clicked just random. I was just like, let's go for this one. So 1 was one was Super Nintendo, 2 was
Genesis.
3 was arcade.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I was also 1, 3, 2. Genesis was the worst one then.
I mean, it's not used.
It's not bad.
Genesis is used to that.
Man.
Every now and then it does. I don't know. I kind of like the one Genesis. It had like a loud craziness to it.
For a second there, I really thought that was Genesis on number 1. It just had kind of a Genesis vibe to it.
And number 4.
Number 4 was Game Boy Advanced.
Game Boy
I
Advance.
don't know if that's actually true.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find. I know that there's a Street Fighter 2
Yeah.
cartridge on the handheld, so I was trying to find the opening theme for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
could've-
Ian, those synth notes are. I mean that.
It was
that's
not
like-
bad for that.
That's very, very cool.
For that last one, it was not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's
First
our-
one for sure.
That was video game music.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo cleaning up as usual.
That's usually what happens, right?
All right. Let's see.
We got some store stories. We can run through them real quick. I don't have.
Yeah, I
we
don't
don't-
think you have one.
We don't really have. I do have a couple, or one, but it's not a whole. I do need to clear up some stuff from last week.
Okay. Store story.
So we all work in resale, customer service. We're all gonna have bad experiences with customers. Holy
Customers.
shit!
We're gonna have bad experience with customers.
That.
That second mug of Hop Slam starting to hit.
Yeah.
Second mug,
It's
hot
called the
flame.
slur mug.
The second mug of Hop Slam starting to hit.
Either that or your tongue is like numb from fugu chips.
Yeah, it might have been the blowfish chips.
Blowfish.
All right, let me get through this real quick before I get too drunk. So let me clear something up from last week because I was too drunk to talk about it. I don't know why I talked about it while I was drunk. So we had the Roadrunner Caper of 2022.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, after this gentleman left my establishment, a cop came in after close, took pictures of the evidence, and then the day after, two detectives of the missing, the stolen goods division or whatever. I don't fucking know what it's called.
Stolen Goods Division. Freeze.
Stolen goods dragnet.
We're part of the stolen goods division. Stop where you are. So one from Saginaw, one from Midland came in, took pictures of the stuff, got video evidence of the stuff, took care of it. So all of the stuff that was dealt with Roadrunner was taken care of.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I was the savior of the day there. It felt good.
Natty Ice.
Fuck people that steal shit from companies like that.
Natty Ice.
You
You just been iced.
You've
That's
been
right.
iced, bitch. So, two store stories this week. Pretty chill, actually. We got a new showcase at our job, or at my store. And I have been selling a lot of inbox games there. I had a gentleman that came in and bought like 8 inbox games. I don't know why, but sometimes you get these guys that, drive from like all over state. They work remote or whatever. He came in and just saw all these Game Boy games in box. He was like, I'd like that. He was like, yeah, I set my budget. It was $1,000 today. And he spent like $700 at my store. I'm like, hey, you should go check out One Up. Like, they got some good inbox stuff, actually.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
Yeah, because we opened before you, and he was really disappointed in every other video game store.
Yeah.
We opened at 10.
Shout out to One Up Games,
And you
sponsor
guys
of our
open-
podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So he opened at 10. I talked with him for a while, gave him a podcast card. And I was like, hey, man, One Up's about to open. You should shoot over there. They got a bunch of really good inbox games. So he bought a bunch of Game Boy games in box from me, which are not easy to come by. And he shot over your way. I'm not sure if he bought anything. You probably
Did he-
weren't there.
Did he buy the Turtles game that you had? On the Game Boy? 'Cause that
he-
game's sweet.
He almost did.
Oh, okay.
He had it already, but he
Oh,
almost did buy the Fall of the Foot Clan.
Nice.
So it was that guy. And then one thing I've noticed getting older and working in this industry is not even just like working in this shit for a while. Untangling cables.
Yeah.
You get better at it as you get older.
Your balls finally drop.
A little bit. Half an inch.
You're getting older.
This fucking guy today brought in. I was out at 4 today, so it was a chill fucking day. We had like 6 inches of snow. Usually, that keeps the crazies away, as we like to say. it doesn't keep the super crazy people away. This guy brought in like a Five Below or a Big Lots bag full of fucking cables and controllers. The most tangled assortment of shit I have ever seen in my entire life. We spent a half hour untangling that shit. My hands at the end of it, I'm a white guy, by the way. My hands at the end of that shit were legitimately fucking black from dust and just whatever the fuck happened there.
I think we're getting a little sideways there, but keep going.
I just want you to know. It was insane. The amount, and I didn't.
Them hop slams are kicking in, boys.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Keep going.
But what I want you to know is I was trying to unravel this mess of cables that this gentleman brought in. And they were so dust covered that my whole hand was actually just covered in like brown like fucking dust. It was insane.
Gross.
It was awful. Yeah, it was disgusting.
Ugh.
Well, I know some of those cables too, like they sit around in a box or a bag and they get that kind of like, it's almost like a gluey goo all over them, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just, blah.
That's what it was. It was just this, they'd been sitting in a garage for like 10 years and they had this like dust and then this like stickiness to them.
They got the goo.
I spent 2 hours untangling these cables so that this guy could get like $30 cash. Wow. It was like 5 Nintendo controllers and then just a bunch of like insane random power adapters and stuff.
Huh. I have my store story.
Go for it.
And this guy came in with his, I want to say daughter or girlfriend. It was weird. So, yeah, he came in. He was looking for a Switch Lite we had. And I had it there. It was $164.99 was the price. And he's like, okay, yeah, $164.99. Okay, so do you guys have games for it? I'm like, yeah, I showed him the games. And he's like, okay, well, I think we're going to get that. Go ahead. We just got to make a phone call. They called the person. And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll be back, actually. Can you put that on hold for us? No problem. That's fine. So we put it on hold for him, write the name and everything. They come back. We were pretty busy when they came back. So I wasn't able to ring them up anymore. I moved on helping different customers out on the floor, finding certain games. And so one of my employees was ringing them up, and they're like, whoa. No, it's $164.99. That's the price. She's like, whoa, well, there's sales tax. There's sales tax. No one said shit to me about sales tax. And he got so pissed about the fact that there's sales tax, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, there's like $9 on that. Like with sales tax, you gotta pay tax. And then he just goes, and our store was pretty busy at this moment too, so there's a lot of people in there. And he goes, well, I guess we're just shit out of luck now, and put his money down and just walked out and was like, and stormed out of the store. And I just wanted to be like, Uncle Sam needs his cut too, bro. Like, yeah.
Where you been buying stuff that you haven't paid sales tax lately?
Right?
Guess,
yeah.
right?
I was just like, this guy's that mad about tax? Like, yeah, man. So yeah, that was wild. I felt bad for one of my employees having to ring it up and get her ass chewed because I was like, oh man.
I think even Facebook Marketplace is going to get their tax money now or something like that. I've seen some shit from that. So
resellers cannot do their shit without getting taxed at this point.
I mean, we're not a store, but I do have a story.
You've got some fun stuff that happens around here.
We do. I mean, everything, it's fun, right? So there's really very little negative stuff that happens around CQA. So, but we did get our first 3-star review on Google. Yeah. So we had a guy that came in and he says, if you like old school games and pinball, this is the place for you. He was not happy that we only had one Mario Kart and you couldn't race against somebody else, and we only had one rhythm game, the Groove Coaster, besides Guitar Hero. And he said this place might be good if they actually upgrade. Now I don't know if everybody follows us on Facebook. I mean, if you don't, that's fine. But we had we had stuff out there that on the door that we were moving pinball machines and that we've been expanding and that, we got nudged underground now here and we have notes on the change machine saying that, hey, we've, all your pinball machines from the other room that's basically almost empty now, they're in the basement, and I get it. Everybody has the games that they might want to play, but come on, man, a 3-star review. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah. So I mean, I get it, but that's my.
No, fuck
that. But it's like
the 1 star, the 2 through 4 star need to go away.
Well, and I talked to my wife about this, and she's like, "Oh, well, that's bullshit." And I'm like, "Yeah, if you deal with it like when you're grading the Olympics or something like that, where they throw out the low score, you throw out the high score. So we throw out the 3, we throw out a 5, and we're left with what we got, right? Which is that would be fine. But man, the 3 just seems to bring it down, and then it's like somebody's gonna read that, they'll be like, "Man, they don't have crap in there."
That's the thing is it's pointless. It's just like this guy is specifically looking for.
He was looking for something, I guess, that we didn't have. I guess I don't know.
He's looking for like a whole wall of rhythm games. And
maybe, we might get there.
That's a specific arcade, though.
It's
not. I went to a good amount of arcades in my day. Finding a D&D machine or DDR machine, not that easy. Finding anything other than that, also not that easy. So it's not like rhythm arcades are just popping up all over the globe.
It's getting harder to find for sure.
It's
that is frustrating. Like with our Saginaw location, we opened that up, and I've been trying to grow it and get more stuff there. And then this one guy came in, and he's just like, "Want some advice from me, bro? Move that stuff out of that corner. Get it out here so people can see it more." And like, give me all this advice. It's like, okay, yeah, thanks, man. Sure.
All right.
Like, okay, appreciate it, bud.
It's like
your
advice or your opinion is valued.
No, but we do. We take everybody's opinion. I mean, we had a guy ask about a claw machine today, but we don't do claw. We're not doing claw machines. We're not doing. We have games that used to be semi-redemption, but we turn them into games that either are competition games between people or like the Hoop It Up game where you beat the high score, you get a free T-shirt from us.
What's the score to beat on that right now?
156.
I got
156.
I got 137 last time I played.
156, yeah, and
Wow.
we've actually
getting a
given
little
away 3 T-shirts off of that already when they beat the score 3 times now. So
That's
156 is what it stands at right now, and if you come and beat that, we'll give you a free CQA T-shirt.
Nice.
Every arcade, like, if you just go out there looking for an arcade, that's just like, man, I'm going to go into this place. It's not going to be geared towards you. Nobody gears their arcade towards anybody. It's just
We're trying to get enough for everybody, right?
Exactly. There's machines there for everyone. You guys have rhythm machines. You have shooters. You have sports games. You have pinball. Like
Drivers.
It is exactly drivers, fighters. You have a whole room dedicated to that.
I think
it is what it is.
Skylar, the Hoop It Up champ.
Yeah.
Is
right.
Skylar the Hoop It Up champ?
He was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, he was
That's
one of them.
awesome.
Yes, Skylar actually did beat one of the score. I'm not sure.
That's one of my
Yeah.
That's one of my Smash Ultimate
Yes.
champions here.
Yes, he actually won one of the T-shirts.
Wow.
That's awesome. Good for you, Skylar. We're at the tournament next Sunday.
Are you ready for a D&D update?
Excellent.
Yeah, I am. We can stop whining and bitching about reviews. But I do agree. Reviews need to be likes or dislikes. Get rid of the 2 through 4 star. Nobody cares about that.
Agree.
All right, Mark, give us that D&D update. Oh, hold on.
My soundbite.
My bad.
I'm going to have to pass this to you, too.
All right.
I don't know what the heck Zach wrote up here.
He probably gave us a whole novel.
I think he wants us to freestyle it, but I'm not seeing a beat with this. I mean, I got the beat now, but this isn't really rhymey or anything. Oh, here we go. All right, session 2.
Oh boy.
The Curse of Strahd. We left the Zur Pool Vistani encampment found a corpse along the road that had a small music box lacking a turning key in its coat. The village of Barovia we traveled to. Mournful wails heard throughout the village coming from a 2-story house. Wait, what? Hold on.
Just use your words.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, Zach, you wrote this all weird. Okay.
Zach, you're a teacher. You need to read
he's
this
not
shit
a teacher,
better.
he's IT.
I know. I just say every time.
Oh man. Saying it like that with Jeff standing like only 10 feet,
No, 'cause he
10
keeps-
feet from you is. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Whoa.
IT's important,
Whoa.
okay? Jeff?
Whoa.
Don't look at me. Look at this guy.
Wow. Wow. Keep going. Keep
All
going.
right. All right, here we go.
Do you need me to read it? 'Cause
Here, you
I'm
go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this will be more entertaining. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Hop Slam with our D&D update.
Where are we at?
Or not? Is it Hop Slam?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking annihilated. All right, the village of Barovia traveled to. Mournful wails heard throughout the village coming from a 2-story house. Party went to investigate. Edgar Allan Crow, flew up and saw a woman inside. Edgar played their Edgar played their guitar by the window, second floor, which soothed the woman for a moment, but
It's talking Mike more.
all right.
Turn the music down a little bit.
Yeah, you got to bring that down.
You just read that shit.
Can't do it.
Man, oh man, this is a rough D&D.
Edgar played their guitar
There you
by the
go.
window of the second floor, which soothed the woman for a moment, but then the woman came to the window and was frightened by the bird creature looking in at them. Calidor and Oz knocked on the door and heard furniture moving around to unblock the door before it was opened. They were let in, though the demons were left outside. Woman introduced herself as Mary. Mary's teenage daughter ran away and hasn't come back. The party was given Mary's doll and to give to Gertruda from her mother. Party left the house, closing the door behind them, and the furniture was moved back into place by Mary. Dense fog began to roll in surrounding the town, moving through the streets as the windows and doors were heard shutting. Soft whimpering was heard in the street, and the party saw 2 children standing around. The party interacted with them and were told that there was a monster in the basement of the children's house, and they are too scared to go inside. The child then pointed towards an old house in the part of town where the house next to it was abandoned. The party then walked to and entered the totally fine, happy, lively house, while the children stayed outside on the porch. That's it.
That's it.
But yeah, no, we went into the house, and we explored this house, and there's some crazy shit going on. But we didn't get very far.
Yes, Dom, we are doing Death House. That is the part of Curse of Strahd that we are in. It is, I've almost died already.
Yep. So yeah.
Expecting to die. It's, it should be a good campaign here. Yeah.
Yeah. Zach was like, "You guys want to do Death House? Most people don't do Death House," and I'm like, "I want to do Death House.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah, I want to do it all."
So, I think we're getting to that point.
Time for a video game memory.
We were right about there. This podcast has gone longer than expected, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, we had to make it long. We're down here in
I mean,
Tudge Underground.
this is a
Underground,
special
right?
edition episode right now. Let's end it, of course, with a fantastic video game memory. So this week's video game memory is less of a video game memory and more of a pinball memory. What is the greatest memory you've had playing pinball? Mark, why don't you start us out here?
My greatest memory playing pinball. I haven't played pinball very long, so it's been it would probably be in the last league of pinball, and it was I was doing pretty bad. I was like I was in Division B, and I was in like the far down part. Like I was like 18th place, somewhere around there, and I just had a hot streak that night, and I was finally, like, everything I've learned over all of the weeks, I was finally clicking and picking everything up, and I remember things like Joe told me with, like, the Stranger Things skill shot.
Yep.
I remember Joe showing me that, and then the other guy was playing didn't know it, and I just wrecked him just from skill shot alone.
Yes, that's
And
big on that game.
Yeah, and there was just all these other things in Road Show with that skill shot.
Skill shots. You learned about
Yeah.
the skill shots.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
They're huge. They're huge for
Yeah.
points.
And then just other things, cradling and just calming down, not being like crazy with it. Just, yeah. So a lot of stuff came to me that night over the course of the league. And I just ended up doing good, getting wins. And next thing you know, I'm like, I beat the kid, I can't remember his name, but I beat him to get into second place. And then it came down to the finals with Bree and I. And it was Cactus Jack. And I was like, this is it. And Matt was there, and he was cheering me on. And Brenda was there cheering me on, and Kendra and Jen. I was like, yeah, I got like my own cheer squad. This is it. And I fucking lost. And I got second place in Division B. Shout out to Bree. She did great. Good job. She had a killer game. She definitely deserves that trophy. But, yeah, it was cool to be a noob and all of a sudden be in, like, a championship spotlight kind of thing. So that was awesome.
Well, you fought back, made
Yeah.
it to second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah, for sure that. And I'm very excited for the new league.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I would say, if I had to pick a couple favorites here, I would say going up north, playing at Right Brain with you. Completely new group of people, completely new group of games.
Yeah, we didn't know any of those people.
Kind of tearing it up there for a little bit there.
You did. I didn't.
I was playing real good.
Isn't it fun to go to, like, now that you've played pinball more and you know more about pinball, you go to other locations.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just you're like one with the machine. You feel like you're one with the machine. Like you're not just walking in there dumping money in something. You're
I was,
you
yeah,
know,
and it felt good. I beat maybe he threw the game for me a little bit, but I played like the IFPA counselor or commissioner of the original IFPA twice and beat him.
Yeah.
And it felt fucking good, man. I'm not gonna lie, it felt real good.
What's the one? Rotation 8? Is that the name of it?
Rotation 8 is the prototype that they had there.
It was wild.
It was a really cool. That was a really cool arcade that had some off the wall stuff there.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it felt good because I got to like quarterfinals there. I didn't make it past that. Got to quarterfinals, enjoyed it there. I've had a ton of awesome moments at Crazy Quarters so far. Just making it to, finals, semifinals. The one thing I've noticed is learning some of those techniques and getting a little better at my playing and seeing where that takes me, even with games that I don't necessarily know how to play, know every aspect of. So my favorite memory so far probably has been getting to the last tournament we did. There was probably like 24 people, and I think we took the top 8 into the finals there. There was Division A, Division B, and it was Mark and me versus a couple other people. And in my mind, it was just Mark versus me.
Yeah.
Like the other 2 people, if they would have beat us, fucking cool. Like, good job on them. But all I wanted to do was beat Mark.
Was that the last tournament you're talking about? Where
Yeah,
it came down to
I took
the
5th.
battle for 5th place?
I took 5th, you took 6th, because
Yeah.
you lost.
And, dude, every ball we were playing, we were beating each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's
and
the
then-
competition, right?
Yeah.
Drives.
And then it came down to it like the last ball, and it was nuts.
It's really interesting having those amazing memories right here. Right?
Well, we obviously we appreciate that. And we hope there's going to be plenty more here. I mean,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
the brand new space. It's absolutely amazing,
I'm
and
pumped.
we're looking forward to the next league. We're looking forward to Flipper Frenzy tournament coming up. For me, my pinball memory, I'll go back to the roller rink again. I was probably like 8 years old, and they had a Space Invaders pin, which you might see here someday because I do have one. They had a Space Invaders pinball machine, and I'd make a lap or two, and I'd come off the floor, and I'd go over to that thing, and I'd push the coin return, and there would always be coins jammed in that stupid thing. Like,
Heck yeah.
I could take like 1 or 2 laps and come around, and I could go up to the thing and push the coin return, and boom, out drops quarters, so I could play another game of pinball for free. And one night, it just seemed like, the quarter gods were with me, because, man, they must have been like $20 in quarters that people just randomly, every lap or two, I could go in there and pull those quarters out of that coin return and play more pinball, which I dumped into Cyclone most of all. I did play some Space Invaders, but Cyclone and Firepower, and yeah, what a great night, right? You get to play for free, basically.
Yeah, that's
and
the best
you're like,
part.
Whoever keeps putting these quarters in here, keep doing that, because this is
Please.
great for me.
That was like the other night when one of those machines had a jam in it, and then you opened it up, and then all of a sudden it just.
Oh, yeah. I've seen, man, we've pulled like $10, $11, $12 out of like a coin and jam before in some of
Holy
these games.
shit. That's
I mean,
nuts.
you put a quarter in and it doesn't go in, and it's like, oh man, what if I put 6 more? I bet you it'll push them all through, right? And then they're like, oh crap, man, now I got 7 stuck. Well,
And
if I put 5 or 6 more, they have to fall out, right?
But I don't want to talk the guy up front there. He seems busy, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
the-
I guess. Well, I'll just walk away. And, oh well,
Yeah.
But no. I mean, come get one of us. Let us
But
know.
absolutely.
We'll clean the jam out. We'll give you some free games on it for the hassle. We'll give you your money back. That's
Right.
the way it goes here
That's
at
the
CQA.
That's the whole thing.
Right.
Make sure everyone has a good time.
That's what we want.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for season 7, episode 3 there.
Yeah, thank you
Long-winded.
guys for letting us do the show here in Nudged
No,
Underground.
thanks for having me. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming out. Thanks for checking the place out again.
If you guys haven't been
Of
here,
course.
you need to check it out. They open Wednesday, right?
We're open Wednesday through Sunday at 11. We close Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8, and we're open till midnight on Friday and Saturdays.
All right, there it is, man. You definitely need to come down. Put your score up on Elvira.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I have a little special gift.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
You did.
um,
You did.
Yes, you do. For everyone,
For
that's
everyone
still
that
watching.
shared the show, we're going to do a random drawing, so I'm not going to announce the winner here, but I will announce what you win. A $10 League of Legends gift card. That is your prize.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Whoomp. There it is.
There it is. Thanks for all the shares, folks. Appreciate it.
Wow. Glad you stuck around this
My
far.
mother-in-law gave me one for Christmas, and I don't play that game.
That is absolutely amazing.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for tonight's show from Crazy Quarters or Nudged Underground. We will be back next week for the Monday night show. Thank you again for tuning in. This was Marky Mark, Matty Ice, and Chris Exo.
Thank
Holy
you, guys.
fuck. I had a lot
You
of
can,
beer
you can
tonight.
call me whatever you want. I'm good.
All right, man. You guys
Have a
take
great
it
night,
easy.
guys.
Yep. Have a great one, and thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see